I'm so sorry. That was loud gaming. Good morning, everybody who I just scared with the game being too loud. I'm so sorry. Case of the Golden Idol was extremely quiet, so I cranked it all the way up to record the footage of it this weekend. I'm sorry! I'm so sorry for blasting your ears out. So sorry. But those of you who are using the Frankerface Z audio compressor, baby, that wasn't so bad. I don't know. So your processor was lagging under Linux. You felt it was time to put it out to pasture, old Yeller style. So you took it out back and you blew its brains out. My freaking ears. I'm sorry. Well, that's very funny because before the show, I had 5 minutes. I was like, okay, I've got Dredge working. Should I pop on over to the gameplay thing and see if everything's fine? No, I'll go downstairs and get myself some water. So I went downstairs, chatted with my dad, got some water. Yeah. Oh, yes. It's like forgetting to turn on the radio in the car. Like, you're cranking it when you're coming home from work. You're not cranking it in the car. Don't be cranking it in the car. But you crank the tunes when you're coming home from work. You're like, yeah, I hate my job. Woo. And then in the morning when you're like, oh, gotta get to work with my coffee. Ah! The music starts blasting. My mom is always blasting K-pop. And I'll be like, so, Mama, we're gonna go to Aldi's together and have a nice... Ah! It'll just be like sudden music, sudden Korean music. So. Oh no, that's brutal, Manny. That's brutal. That's it exactly, Zelda. Oh boy. Well, sorry to jump scare you all, but let's get to. Oh, hold up. I should do this for my little editing self. Hello. Especially hi YouTube. What's up, YouTube? Hope you're doing well today. What's up, guys? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. I find that whole spiel very funny, and I know it's not funny anymore, but I still find it funny. Good night, Genpo. Sleep well. I hope you feel better soon. Remember to nourish yourself. Sleeping is nourishing, and taking some extra rest is nourishing too. Yes, you sit down and suddenly K-pop, right? Do you stream labs? I use the Twitch alerts and I use Stream Elements. I used to use Streamlabs. I don't remember. God only knows. I don't even know anymore. But I need to turn this down on my side because it's loud. I was really cranking the tunes on Golden Idol. I love that soundtrack so much. So I had it cranked up. And I apologize for all the noise. But anyway, this is Dredge. This is a game about eldritch horrors lurking beneath the sea. But it's also kind of just a cozy fishing sim, too. Just occasionally a piranha will try to kill me. Or a ghost shark will hunt me down. And there's no way to stop it even by pausing the game. There's also a cult out here near this volcano. That's like, I think, trying to resurrect some Cthulhu thing, probably. Damn that evil eel. It was evil. You have a good reason for asking. You'll look it up later. Okay, thank you, to be fair, for letting me know. Yeah, what's up, YouTube? I'll see you in hell. Anyway, on to Dredge. I'm trying to see if there's anything else to catch you all up with in regards to Dredge. I think that's it. We're here in the Devil's Spine. Some cultists in red robes are definitely trying to bring back Cthulhu. And I'm trying to... Oh yes, I'm obviously here for a little quest for our guy. The researcher always wants something. He's always asking for something. And it's like, go get it yourself. Why can't he leave the island? Because he's probably cursed. I'm trying to light some statues with fathomless flames. I docked at the old temple in the Devil's Spine and was approached by some sort of fanatic. He wants my help preparing a ceremony. I need to light the statues around the temple. Apparently I can find fathomless flames at shrines of the deep in the area. Do I want to catch a cuskeel? I kind of want to... I guess I'll give that guy a cuskeel. Oh yeah, we are booting and scooting, by the way. We're like zooming. My ship is looking so robust and strong. I kind of want to go look at our upgrades real quick. Let's dock and look at the upgrades. What is this clip, Zelda? We're just 3 upgrades, which is mostly cloth and wood, away from the ultimate ship. Ultimate ship. A cuss eel. Yeah, this eel cusses. We catch this eel and it's just like saying bad words and stuff. It's a real rowdy eel. I'm gonna take all that. Anybody else in here? So in this place there are some real gnarly piranhas who come after me, but they can be burnt off my ship. If they catch up to me, they'll summon their mama, who is big and awful. But I can use these heat jets. There's some natural heat vents from the volcanic activity in this area. I can use those to burn those guys off me. Oh, it's a light gentle rain today. Isn't that nice? I'm gonna sell this crab stuff we have. This is one of my favorite characters in this game. Bless her. I think they picked a great gal. She's a lot of fun. Maybe I shouldn't have sold those crab pot things, because the last area I was at, that's the, if you hear a little like that's the mama. This music is interesting, kind of menacing, really. The mama, the baby summoned the mama, and I don't want her to get me, but I need to light some torches to light some flames. I'm also almost a little too fast for my eyes to track, I have to tell you. Oh my lord, I'm so upset with myself. That's okay. Let's check the map. I'm going around the wrong way. Oh, there's mama. Not the mama. As the baby from Dinosaurs would say. Not the mama. Yeah, eat the Mariana Trench exhaust, piranha bastards. What's up, Smee? Good to see you. How are you doing today? Apparently around this a ways is one of the places I gotta go. I'm so wrong. It is around this way. Does this cause you a bit of motion sickness? Not really. It's just it's hard for me to like kind of lock on with my eyes. So I'm not getting queasy. It's just that like feels like my eyes are a few frames behind. Ah! Oh no. No. Don't panic. That's not good. That's a mama. Get cooked, jerks. Oh, crunch. There's mama. We gotta go. Alright, so, not great. Don't you get near me, you little rats. That's right, get cooked. Well, our maiden voyage to go find some of these altars is not going great. Kind of zooming around in circles, not doing a lot. Yeah, I need to like update my eyeball frame rate. I think that would be good. I need a rocket shoulder attachment. That'd be nice too. I don't think I should be out here catching fish I don't need to catch. I think if I'm like out here, I either need to do a job or go home. So I need to find out which direction is which. Okay. I might try to get the thing for this area. I just want to see what is required at this this altar. Mad, angry, upset, furious. Hello. A stone shrine. An upright slab bears a carving. 2 malformed fish writhing under the sun. A lower slab holds 2 shallow grooves. Okay, so I need 2 funky fish. I know what I need for this area then. Oh, perfect timing for my my neighbor to bust out the buzzsaw. Definitely not scary right now. Not at all afraid. You know what's great about this channel is you'll never see me be afraid of a video game. Because I'm fearless. I really truly am. Did I smack this ship with a champagne? I think I've mostly smacked this ship... Oh no, oh no, 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 no. I've mostly smacked this ship against the rocks, which is, I've heard, not smart. Not a good thing to do. Get cooked fish. Yeah, apparently a bad idea to, do that kind of stuff. Oh, we're dead. There's the mama. Wow, it's one shot, one kill on mama, huh? Okay. Is my dad... You know what? If my dad wasn't feeling better today, I probably wouldn't talk about it, Pastel, because it was a rough last 5 or 6 days, I have to tell you. My dad is actually feeling better today, so I'm comfortable. I won't discuss the way in which he was feeling bad. He's feeling better today. We think the change of medication is really helping him. But I spent a really nice day with my dad today, I'm happy to say. It was a really rough last few days. Oh god, I keep bumping my boat. I'm fearless. Yeah. I'm very afeared, actually. Susumi, what's up with you? Oh no, that's the mama. Mama's right over there. We gotta get away from the mama. I don't want to do that again. Let's find out. Like, my navigation skills are so bad, which is unfortunate because this is a video game about navigating. So I need to get better immediately. I think also just being this fast, it's so unfortunate because being this fast is good for the game. Okay, if I go around the back of this island, I should find what is required of us. God, I'm just a little too fast. This boat might actually be a little too fast for what I need. Oh, dolphins! Last time I saw something good though, something terrible chased me. Let's wait over here. Okay, so there's piranhas. Okay, there's special fish here, which I do have to catch. Yeah! What's this weirdo? Something about that's not right. Okay. I was scaring away the monster. Exactly. That's what I was doing in that clip. I was screaming so the monster would go away. Because you know how they say, like, if a bear gets you... Well, first off, if it got you, you're done. But if you're, like, near a bear... Make yourself real big. This would be a smart thing to bomb if I... Go get cooked, you dum-dum. Mama's here, mama's here, mama's here, mama's here. We gotta go, we gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Is mama, like, right on me? Oh! Stop doing this. Oh no, I've really got myself into a bad situation, haven't I? Shut up, don't tell mama. This is more my speed, honestly. Is this the wriggly one? Let's put in one of these wriggle fish. Gotta find out where mama is. Mama's over there. Mama has a set path. Mama's got a set path, so we need to go where mama isn't, which would be back around. Slowly, also. I maybe should disable some of my engines just in general, because, like, being fast is not working for me. Also, we're approaching the nighttime, which is the right time for bad things to happen to me. Not the thunder. Thunderbolt and lightning is very, very frightening me. That's the place where I should blow a wall up. Otherwise, it's going to be a very long escape at the end. Alright, well, the good news is I do have a light which can turn on. And we'll just sort of go back home, you know? To my charred pontoon. You had a melty ice cream bar? That sounds delicious. Hope it's as good as it sounds. The freaking ice cream man is here. Hey. I don't like that. There was kind of a crackling sound. Did y'all hear that? It's kind of weird. Did you hear that kind of crackling sound? Like bone crunching kind of deal? That was weird. Not scary, just weird. You know. Totally weird. Let's fix up the boat. And I don't know if I should be scooting around this little dingy place so fast. You're gonna have ice cream on Saturday when you go to see Alien Romulus in Deadpool 3. Do you guys have ice cream at the cinema? The only game you can think of is Friday the 13th, like reverse horror. I guess Dead by Daylight is that way as well. You get to play as the monster and you scare other people. Yeah, Dead by Daylight, Friday the 13th game. There's a lot of asymmetrical PvP games, they call it. Ice cream is good cinema food. Interesting, I didn't know. What's the name of our yammering emo? It's yapping. Yeah. All caps. And you know I'm gonna be talking instead of being scared. That's just my thing. If I could talk instead of being frightened, that's fine. The crackling is Cthulhu's ice cream tugboat. Oh, love that. Let's take a little sleepy sleep, huh? It's gonna be a long day of catching some funky fish. I do wonder what the other one is that we have to get. I should have marked which one was which, honestly. It was kind of foolish not to. Let's check what this one is. And also, maybe in the meantime, we'll be able to find some funky fish. Oh, I actually want to buy a bomb. Let's get at least a bomb. So we'll tuck in real quickly. And it should be in the shipyard, I think. Oh, you can buy research parts too, but it's very costly. But there I go, spending my money again. Hold on. I don't want to put it in storage. I want to put it in my actual... Oh, put it in cargo. There you go. And then a bomb. And then put that in cargo as well. There we go. Cool. And that means also we can put some points into some cool research. Like bigger, better crab pots. Or different kind of nets. I could just be catching fish. I should do more of the dredging stuff, but like, I like having my combo of things. Unless it's gonna be a winch, and it's not. Okay, it's not a winch. Why would I get something that's just coastal oceanic? Probably, oh, it increases the catch rate per day, doesn't it? Maybe. It has a bigger yield, like a bigger capacity. Fascinating. This one probably has immense capacity. I don't really care about even though this game is called Dredge, I don't really care about the dredging. Talking does distract from the horrors for sure. I guess we'll get this large crab pot, eh? There we go. Neat. And I have every rod upgrade. That was the first thing I did because I didn't actually know there was other upgrades. Oops. Is that just in my ear? Is there like something in my ear? You know you had to do a TD skin test. You went to try and get it today, but they told you need an authorization form. So I don't know about this skin test. You texted your instructor. She said the other students had to do the same issue. Oh, like tuberculosis? Was it TB? You're just supposed to bring your vaccination form. Interesting. Weird that you needed an authorization form for that. What type of thing is my ear? Probably a moth. If I had to guess. It'd just be my luck, you know. A moth in there. There was a moth trapped in the... We got a ride to and from my dad's doctor appointment today to see his oncologist. And there was a moth trapped up against the window. It was just my little rider buddy today. It's a mouse tiny as in my ear, of course. Hanging out. Giving me unsolicited advice for sound mixing, probably. Alright, this is gonna be a kind of like just a gentle mission day. I'm gonna blow this up using explosivos. Crumbling. I am easing on down in here, let me tell you. Oh, beautiful ring. I'm just trying to avoid Mama. What do we have here? A stone shrine. An upright slab bears a carving 2 pale bottom dwellers. Oh, the pale skate and the weird little shark thing. Yeah, okay. That's okay, we can get those. Dredge for this stuff too. It is so hard to concentrate on this when in the corner of my eye there's like those creepy guys over there. There's Mama. Oh god, in heaven. Don't come here, Mama. She's blind, so it's not like she'll see me. I hope she doesn't take a turn in here. We're like kind of dead if she does. Okay. She's going the other way. Which is great because I am also going back out the way I came. Nice and easy. I'm done smacking into the freaking walls. Okay. They're like, oh, you need a form for the school. We don't do independent tuberculosis testing. Interesting. I remember when I went to college, I had to get all these vaccines as well. And like testing and stuff like that. It does help in the long run though. You haven't eaten at the cinema because you love writing thoughts down that you have while watching. Oh, that's cool. Can you do that in the dark though? You didn't get the forms. The good thing is you have to bring it up the first day of class next Monday already and give her your vaccination form. Okay, so you can still give her your form like, I did get the vaccine for this, so we're good to go. Hold on. I need to mark my map. This one... God, this one will be... Can y'all remind me the anchor is shark? It's like shark and skate. Shark and skate and shark and skate. This is one of the sharks. I'm gonna actually go put the sucker over there, although it is getting quite late. I think it'd be better to put it over there right now, honestly. Let's go put it in. Because it'll go stale and maybe rot the next day. Turning ever so gently. Not getting too rambunctious with our speed. Do not need to be rambunctious. No. There we go. The rambunctiosity is too much. You absolutely can write in the dark. You struggle to figure out what you wrote down afterwards. But you can still do it. That's great. Alright. On our way home, I believe I'm going the correct way. We'll take a little detour. Is there a detour? This is the detour. Okay, hopefully Mama's not going this way. Oh, something abyssal is that way, but not my business actually. Boy, it sure is red tonight. Sure is red and scary out here. I was sailing along. Oh, we're good on Moonlight Bay. There we go. Easy peasy. Yes, everything about the movies is very pricey. Indeed. Oh, tiny songing. We're good to go. Just do a little sleepy. And we'll find one of those skates they want me to get, and we'll do that one next. In the meantime, if we find any Eldritch things, we can always grab that. Check the crab pots for Eldritch business. That's regular stuff. Let me pick this up because it needs repair, yeah. We'll sell our genius little pot. I'm sorry, we'll repair our little pots, why don't we? Sure, tuck it in. So, shipyard first. Let's repair these because I will forget. Alright, and then let's sell all of our cribs. Beautiful. That's well worth the price of repairing things. Oh god, every time I see the volcanic stuff under the water, I think it's Mama. I think it's her fish. Lights back on. Let's find ourselves a little skates or a strange fish. Let's find out where Mama is as well. So far, so good. Honestly, a pretty good day of fishing. It's a nice night for it, huh? Good evening for fishing. Mama watch. Keeping alert for the mamas. I just saw Mama and I have to leave now. Don't care about that, honestly, because Mama's here. She is in that corner over there. Can you see her behind us? Okay. So I may have damaged my ship slightly. That's okay, because I didn't get eaten by Mama. Where is she now? Where is she going? She's going out that way. Okay, we can do a little bit of fishing. That is the skate that I need actually for our next destination. So, great. We found out that Amazon is doing a gaming anthology TV series, and there's going to be an episode based on Armored Core starring Keanu Reeves. Fascinating. Do you think they started playing that around the time that the Armored Core Fires of Rubicon came out? Oh wait, I have actually no idea when the ad is coming up. Ooh, I gotta keep my eyes on that. Fascinating. Yeah, do you think that they started cooking that episode up when Armored Core launched? Okay. Now, we're gonna go to our... Oh my gosh, we're like basically there. This is great. Don't hit, don't. My fathomless winch is disabled. Oh no. Mama's in the way. Piss. There she is. Oh God in heaven. Don't panic. It's just Mama. She doesn't see me yet. God, I didn't know she was so close. You wouldn't doubt it, yeah. Because otherwise, like, if Armored Core didn't come out, I doubt they would do an episode about Armored Core. It is not FromSoft's, like, most prominent in the Zeitgeist franchise. Okay. Cool. Now, we now need to catch sort of an abomination. We're gonna go nice and slow about it. Oh wait, I probably can't catch anything. No, I can still catch some stuff, just not oceanic stuff. I just smacked my boat so hard that my rod doesn't work anymore. Never happened to you? Slammed it in the door or something. So now it won't work. So I could go back and get that fixed. Your rod works perfect, huh? Can't relate then. So I slammed mine into a wall and now it won't work. But this girl can fix it up for me. All good. I can fit so many fish into this bad boy. Slaps the top of it. Okay, first fixie uppy. I bet you're gonna say you couldn't avoid that rock. It couldn't! Be nice. I was trying to avoid Mama. Now, I don't really have much I need to sell, honestly. More like stuff I have to store, so. Oh my gosh, Galaxy Geek, did I congratulate you on your 3-stream streak, by the way? I hope I did. I apologize for not doing so. There's our last destination. I do still need a cusk fish. So I could try my luck at finding that. But it is... it is getting late. Let me just see what's going on out here. And then we'll go back home. I want to see if maybe this is a funky fish. It doesn't seem to be one, so... It's a big old shark eel, I think. It's a frilled shark. Isn't it weird? It looks like definitely more like an eel than a shark. It is technically a shark. Primarily. Ooh, it's raining. You might be interested in this gaming series idea. Yeah, what other gaming series are they doing? I heard about that, but it didn't kind of click with me until you said that they were doing a an episode on Armored Core Manny. I thought they were going to be like making a fake game and telling a story about it. The anthology series is coming out December 10th. It's called Secret Level. It's made by the Love, Death, and Robots folks. Yeah, don't those folks do stuff for Netflix? Those Love, Death, and Robot folks? My brother was watching that. Or he was talking about it or something. Alright, we don't have any funky fish to sell, so I will just sell these regular fish. Give ourselves a rest. And wake up and do the dang thing all over again. Now we might have some funky crab. No funky crab? Alright, well let me just take all these regular crabs. That'll give us a little more room. Sounds like Mama's close, honestly. Yep, regular spider crabs. Concord Crossroad Dungeons and Dragons makes a lot of sense. Exodus Honor of Kings Mega Man. Okay, the first one among those I've heard of. New World Eternum. Is that Amazon game, by the way? What was the name of that? They were trying to make an MMO or something. Is that the name of it? Pac-Man. PlayStation highlighting various PlayStation Studios entities. Shifu Spelunky was such a huge hit. I remember that. Outer Worlds, Unreal Tournament, and Warhammer 40k. Wow. Why is a crab funky? Well, I want a funky crab as in I want a crab that's kind of twisted and dark. It's got its dark, evil aura. I just want a crab that is unlike other crabs. In that it is a mutant. That is twisted by some evil nature. Now, is this one of those strange rocks that you can touch? Nope, this is not a strange rock. It's just a regular rock that'll kill me if I get too close to it. Not sure where Mama is. I actually see her now. She's dead ahead behind that wall. I have to figure out her pattern. Of course. Okay, so New World is Amazon's thing. Of course they're gonna throw it in. Hey, Phoenix Foxtrot, how you doing today? Alright, there's Mama right over there. I need to not be spotted by her or her kin. Which is bad because I'm going over a lot of them right now. She's probably on my butt right now, so I might pull out haste. I need to find a steam jet immediately. Hope that this protects me from Mama. Hey, you little dweebs, get away from me. Oh, that's a straight up whale. What up, straight up whale? You're cool, because you're not an evil fish. Well, that's like half the day burnt just getting away from Mama. Let's clear this marker here. We need to get back there. But we do still need a funky fish. Speaking of Warhammer 40k stuff, there's a good Cosmic Horror short on YouTube called Astartes that was made by just one dude. Is that Warhammer related? Interesting. What's all this about? The stone hums quietly. I haven't figured out how to do this. Still interesting though. Why is it cool, Manny? What makes it cool? What are you loving about it? Keep an eye out for Mama. No Mama's out here. No Mama's in the Papas. You've heard of that one, yeah? Did you hear about it? This might be a cusk fish. That ain't a cusk fish at all. Mama is very far away, audibly. Just as I say that, I'll run right into her. Oh, these are aberrant fish, but it is also near a very bad pile. Get burnt. Of course it'd be cuskfish right near those little creeps. Is this maybe cuskfish? I'm gonna have to catch this freaky little pile of fish, and I am gonna get bit by Mama. Just hope that our first one is a freaky fish. That's not a freaky fish. We're gonna get bit to death, and it's gonna be very scary when it happens. I got the freaky fish. We need to go now. Why am I moving so slow? This sucks. Oh, Mom, because of the babies. And I burnt my engine. It was so foolish. Get away from me. Okay, well, I don't have to worry about going too fast now. Because I burnt. This sounds like closer to Mama. Ugh. And further from home. Oh boy. Oh boy. So, it's cool because it's Warhammer 40k, that's all. You just, okay, it has a really cool narrative, plus it's a well done cosmic horror tale. Is there a lot of cosmic horror in Warhammer? It's just water full of blood, yeah, no big deal. You remember seeing it a bit because you were a grim, dark, science, fantasy Warhammer nerd. Fascinating. I didn't know you were also into Warhammer Mesh. Well, if I'm gonna get my butt bit, I might as well do it the fun way. There's a cuskfish. Oh, there's a freaky little guy. He's a infernal eel. Grown fat from countless corpses that rest in the deep, the harbinger of a sick mercy for lost souls. Oh, fun. Unrelated, been playing a lot of Pikmin lately. It's very fun. Been playing that Pikmin 4, been playing Pikmin on my phone. I'm happy to see that other people are also playing Pikmin as well. They're playing the Pikmin Bloom game. They're out there going to the local, you know, parks and whatnot. Daggum, I gotta turn my lights off. They're out there at the local parks. Fighting mushrooms and stuff. So Warhammer has lots of cosmic horror stuff. The big bad antagonists are like chaos gods, which are very much like the elder gods. And they do psychic damage from the depths of space. That's a fun concept. I like that. Oh, that's my... Oh, those are just my crab pots. Okay. This whole crux of the warp, which is how interstellar... Oh, interesting. So, like, warp... Oh, the ad is running too. I'm so sorry. I missed that, folks. The warp drive is accessible via, like, extra-dimensional stuff. Interesting. So that's where the gods live. They literally travel through hell. That's so cool. Let's rest. My fish won't die. They will just get a little stale. But I will sell the ones that I don't need. I will keep this cusk for the other guy. Let's also repair our stuff. Repair all. Beautiful. Take a little snoozer. Their spaceships look like giant cathedrals? That's hilarious. Listen, okay, you need to not get me into Warhammer, because that's an expensive hobby. I need to not get into Warhammer, thank you. I wonder where my guy is who wanted that. Just a fish. Is he at the Ancient Ruins, probably? Let's go find out. Warhammer seems really cool, but don't you have to, like, get a bunch of minions and stuff? It's fun to read the lore. I think There's Mama. We gotta give Mama a wide berth. You don't mess with Mama, Mama doesn't mess with you. It's like that song from Chicago or something. You can always get into the games rather than minis. There's like video. Is there like video games? I did not know this. Go to hell, little fishies. No, yeah. You better tell Mama. Tell Mama she better not come around here. Okay, where is... This is apparently one of the places I have to go. I do not see the altar here, however. I need to take a really close look at this. Right, okay. Yep, getting my butt bit by a fish. Cool. Typical Tuesday. Go to heck. Go to fish heck. Wherever fishes go when they die. Okay, now we're gonna gently cruise by. Oh, you can get into the books. Where's Ben? They call him Ben. Is Ben super into the, Is Ben super into Warhammer as well? Taking an easy go of it. Nice and easy. The Games Workshop is like, license our game, we don't care what you make it, even if it sucks. A lot of them suck. Like, straight up games? There's loads of video games, I had no idea. Alright, here's another freaky fish. Boom, boom. The rock splits with an almighty crack. It crumbles away, revealing its core. There's a fathomless flame here, and what the hell is that? An encrusted talisman. A stone tablet surrounded by tooth and bone. A glyph of a hook is carved into the center. Can I install that? I'm gonna burn 4 hours on you, I guess. Should have done that at safety, huh? Hey, what is that? What did that do? What does that catch? Hey, what did that do? Fishing speed is 3. Fishing speed. Fishing. I gotta get out of here. My fishing speed just went up by 330%. What awful stuff does that do to me now? Now that I am 300% efficient at fishing. I'm very efficient. Oh, Ben wrote some of the 40k books. How about that? I'll have to pick Ben's brain about that. Sure, Ben is busy working on the Dead Space podcast. Warp Traveling Through Hell. Nice. The film Event Horizon is considered by fans to be an unofficial Warhammer prequel. Thought you remembered hearing about that. Interesting. That's cool. It has all the same overtones. The Event Horizon also looks like a giant cathedral. How about that? Do I have a cheese tax at my house? I don't know what that is. Is that like if I'm eating cheese, my dog has to have some? Because if that's the case, yes, every time I open up a slice of Velveeta, Stella thinks it's for her. Yeah, go to hell, fishes. Every time I open up a slice of Velveeta cheese, Stella thinks it's for her because I give her Prozac and cheese. I think she thinks the cheese is making her better. Probably. We're going to take a little resty-roo. Good evening, Ewan. How are you doing? Hey, you must be happy about your Mets yesterday. That was a pretty stunning walk-off win. It was, of course, scorching to me, an Orioles fan, but it was a stunning hit. I couldn't even be mad. You knew I'd know. Oh, yeah, Stella absolutely is like, oh, cheese? For me then, right? Like, even just the crinkling of the wrapper of the slice of American cheese. She's like, yes, mine cheese. This is mine now. Come by, sit right next to me. Sit on the floor, look up at me like, cheese, please? Cheese for my brain? Cheese makes brain good? Oh, we are deep in the volcano lands now, yes. It just got a weird hook as well. Yes, they're trying to sell me on Warhammer 40k, which sounds cool. The only thing I don't like is the guys in it look so, like, Warcrafts to me. If Teen eats cheese, MASH has to eat some as well. Yes, MASH has a residual unfortunate cheese tax. Now, if I let these fish sit in my inventory, they're going to go gross. They're going to rot. So I think I'm going to sell these two for now. And I'm going to store the shinies. And we're going to sleep. Cheese makes everything better except for cholesterol, true. It's very butch. If you want twinks, play Eldar. Well, I mean, like, the thing is the guys are usually, like, big, burly, and they got crew cuts. If I want something butch, I want, like, a big, hairy guy. I don't think anybody's, like, big and hairy in that game. Hey! Plus one for Warhammer 40k. I didn't know you were a fan, Ewan. That must be the one I just plucked from. So now we've got all our... Ooh, a championship snail. Cool. They have dwarves. They're small in here, okay. But are they built... They just got big shoulders. The boys in those games have big shoulders. And I'm sure all the girls are very lithe, wearing white dresses and such. But maybe you could tell me otherwise. Maybe the girls are also burly shouldered too. That if I can get down with shoulder equality. You win. Thank you for gifting that sub to Heather. Would you care for some Woodland Wardens, Ewan, to share with Heather? Heather, I think you'll love this. The Woodland Wardens deck. The funny thing is that the Warcraft and Starcraft blatantly ripped off Warhammer Fantasy and Warhammer 40k. Who would have thought? Space Marines are genetically engineered superhumans. Ordinary humans are found in the Guard. Interesting. Have we redeemed Warhammer Facts Hour, by the way? What about these long elves? I don't know about the bumpums. Love the cat, though. That's fun. The elves are nice. That's an Eldar, huh? It's a long elf. It's a long elf. You're gonna show me a Warhammer 40k Goral. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like the shoulders, okay? So they're getting into it as well. But the boys are built like Transformers. Kitty has the cat in the background. Sure, why not? That cool elfin cat, that looked pretty rad. With the extra eyes on it. Why not? Let me get you potentially a creature of your own for you and Ewan to share, Heather, from my Woodland Wardens deck. I don't know if you've seen this before. It's so cute. I'm loving it. Oh, has anybody encountered any errors on the stream, by the way? It says that I have some sort of like 3,000 error or something. Space Marine 1 is one of your favorite TPS. What's a TPS game? I cannot wait for the sequel. Look, Tina, the Warhammer 40k Space Marines got like 3 hearts. Oh my god, they do? That's very funny. So it's like pumping extra blood because they're such big boys. That's very good. Oh, third-person shooter. Interesting. Is this another girl? Here's a hot sister of battle model. The boob armor is very funny. Boob. Just militarized breasts. I love her page boy cut, though. That's a sick cut. So that's what a TPS report is. Yeah, third-person shooter report. Makes a lot of sense, right? I hope they do use their breasts for fight. Knock somebody out with those things. Maybe they only use one of them to fight, Mash. You gotta keep the other one for yourself, you know. Alrighty, for Heather and Ewan, your Woodland Warden is... Ah, you have the Bobcat and the Blackthorns. You did draw it in reverse, so we'll see about that. But Bobcats and Blackthorns, huh? Is that what it is? Yeah, Blackthorn. Very cool. Bobcats, huh? Let's see what that means for you. Let's discard 40. Getting a lot of 40s. He said kitty, just like you wanted, Heather. Who doesn't love a kitty, right, Ewan? This should be XL. Just straight up XL. XLB. There you go, the Bobcat. The meaning of this is patience. It says, Bobcats are stealthy hunters, blending easily into their environments. They're independent creatures who can wait for hours for their prey, pouncing up to 10 feet at the right moment. The blackthorn is a thorny shrub covered in bittersweet berries called sloes. Associated with overcoming obstacles, the blackthorn's sharp spines provide shelter to vulnerable birds. According to lore, if blackthorn berries are plentiful, the coming winter will be severe. Interesting. Traditionally harvested in the late autumn, sloes provide nourishment in the forms of jams, wines, and other hearty treats with which to patiently pass a harsh winter. So, since you drew it in reverse, it says, you have acted too hastily and you're in over your head. Notice what preparations might have served you and plan a little more carefully in the future. So your questions for this month are, how can I mentally prepare such that I can survive when supplies are low? Yeah, we got some queechles. We got some cute little queechles. That's how they make sloe gin, I guess, yeah. Gin made from sloes. Blackthorns. So think about where you might have rushed on something and then how might, you know, maybe you're like, I don't have time to make dinner. I gotta grab this thing. And then you're like, I feel like crap because I ate that thing. Or like, oh, I gotta grab that thing, but I didn't have any veggies this week. Dang it. Or like, sorry, a lot of my things are food-based. Things are not food-based. Oh, I had to rush out the door. Oh, I didn't eat breakfast now. Don't do that. I had to rush out the door and, oh no, I'm wearing a toothpaste stained shirt. Oh no. Then you gotta think like, okay, maybe to avoid the toothpaste stained shirt, I'll set out my shirt ahead of time on my like nightstand. And then I'll wear it first thing in the morning. You do the same kind of reading with your weekly tarot. Really, Heather? Interesting. The only Warhammer thing you know is about that orc flowchart, but it is really cool. The only thing I know about Warhammer, aside from the things folks have been telling me today, is that orcs paint their rockets red so they'll go faster, and if they believe that, it does go faster. And green is the best color because orcs are green. Yeah, I think I would just do an orc thing. I would just have an orc army. So yes, think about ways in which maybe you're going a little too hastily. Maybe you gotta stop and give more pets to Alfie, Ewan. Maybe that's it. Alrighty, we have docked, we have enjoyed ourselves. I forgot to sell my fish. No big deal, I'll go do that right away. Just do donuts out here in the open ocean. Don't know if I have room for this little guy. Hold on, I wish there was like a little auto sort boy. There we go, now I got room for this boy. If you make the crabs scissor each other, everything is fine. Yes, sometimes you gotta stop and pet the Alfie. That's what the saying goes. Okay, perfect. There's an option of a game where you play an orc trying to get your hair back. Your commander, wait, like a wig? Did your commander steal your wig? I'm into that. If there's like wig snatching going on, I'm into that. Okay. So, oh yeah, I gotta get a cuskeel for that one guy. Get along the way. Oh, Alfie's currently weeping. Good. Thank you for posting all those cute pictures of Alfie, by the way, Ewan. I always appreciate those. I love seeing Alfie. Stella's been a good little booger, except for she was stinking up my joint. Yesterday she had a nice bath. Today she was like farting in my room. It was very inconsiderate, I have to tell you. Well, I do want to go there for that freaky fish, but I'm betting you Mama's nearby. I kind of don't want to run into Mama right now. I'm like high on life. Where am I gonna put these flames? Let's go out here and see if I can put flames out here. Stella's been really kind to the bathers. I have warned them, like, Stella can bite. She's bitten me in the past. All that jazz. And apparently she's like the most well-behaved baby. Except she does cry. She apparently makes an ungodly noise and like whines and stuff because she wants to go home and see Daddy. And that's understandable. So they've, oh god, this is the one with the human face, which I don't like. So they've put her on free express wash. So we still pay for the usual washing, but they're like, they upgraded her service so that she'll leave sooner. I think that's very funny. Good for her. My dog knows a good bargain, honestly. You know, why loiter when you can go home earlier and go see Papa K? But she like loves going to the bathers, but she loves more coming back home from it. I think I'm might have room for like maybe one wood. Not tracking how long this is taking though. It's getting a little late in the video game. Yeah, she made trouble to get a discount. She loves a bargain. She's got her nose. She's got a nose for deals, you know. I take her to Aldi's to get some deals, but I think she would make a right mess of things. She knows how to get a good bargain. Ooh, okay. Love that. Love getting a research part. Yeah, why waste time? Use many word when few word do trick except baths. Exactly. Why waste time sitting in cage when go home quicker? Right. And get more treat from daddy. Where am I gonna fit? I obviously always love getting cloth, but I don't have any more room for it right now. Maybe I can store some cloth here. Ew, this is not where this is not where what I need is. Shoot and shucks and darn and gosh and dang it. Stella would fill my basket with all the cheap random DIY just. Oh yeah, she'd go down the home aisle and be like, and this blanket's for me, and this bed is for me, and this cat scratching post is for me. What kind of stuff do you have in your Aldi's home aisle, Mash? Hello, Icy Rain. Good to see you. How are you? I hope you're doing good. Or I guess I hope you're doing well. I don't know. You're probably always doing good. I can get a complex crab pot. Notes of nutmeg in this complex crab pot. Or a massive crab pot. I like the complex one. It's more reliable at catching creatures? I don't know about that, whatever. I'll just get a big one. Puppy cones? Do they sell puppy cones at Aldi's? Is that like an ice cream cone for a dog? I'm looking for sunken relics. Are there any shipwrecks around here? Relics, you say? Perhaps one such as this? He pulls an antique pocket watch from inside his robe. Droplets of sea spray crackle and seethe in the air around it. That's weird. You're drawn to it too, I see. It found me during the rite of proving as I scavenged for creatures of power. Just like Superman, you do good, exactly. I always try to keep that in mind when asking folks how they're doing. Yeah, seawater crackling off of this pocket watch. Totally normal, just like watches do. It sapped my spirit when I first recovered it, but I came to appreciate its strange nourishment with time. As will you. When the ritual's prepared, it will be yours to carry forth. Anything else? So what's that scroll you're holding? I found it at the end of my other life. It washed ashore as all great gifts do. Okay, now you know what to do for Christmas. Just wait for something to wash ashore. Gaming character cushion. Okay, these are fun. How big are these? Those are fairly big. You got those coming soon. Should you sit on a Pikachu? I think you should sit on Sonic's face because that sentence is very funny to me. Or Mario. Pikachu would be fun though. Puppy cones are usually free at ice cream places. Really? So it's like dog ice cream? Interesting. I love that. What's up, Juan? Good to see you. I haven't been to a local ice cream place in a long time. Is Pikachu your boss? Okay, sit on Pikachu's face then, I guess. It took some time for me to decipher the runes. It speaks of an incomprehensible door. And those wretched twisted fish that swam through it, their flesh is the closest thing to a key. Interesting. Are there others who share your beliefs? There are pretenders. Failures that make a mockery of the deep. I tried correcting their ways. Hey. Real quick. Is this man's arm turning into a fish? Can you get into the... Let me zoom this. Is his arm getting fishy? I think that's scales, y'all. I did not notice that until now, but I think he's maybe turning into a fish man. That's scaly, I'm pretty sure. How do I reset this thing? Transform, reset, transformation rate. Does look scary. It's just probably a tattoo. It's a cool nautical tattoo. He is a sailor after all. I think he might be slightly becoming fish. Could be he forgot to moisturize clamp. Yeah, it's so important. Especially if you're taking hot showers out in the middle of the ocean. Or maybe it's a fish who was becoming human. But I soon saw they had lost the path. I left them to the ceaseless hunger. What am I supposed to be doing? You're to prepare the ritual. You must light the stone crucibles around the temple with 3 fathomless flames. Gotta wash my water bottle soon. You think Stella would sniff out a free puppy cone? You went to the local custard place on Sunday, and a guy had the cutest, fluffiest dog in the truck that he brought with him for the custard. I figured you meant had instead of hat. His head is also kind of a fishy shape, is it? Like maybe the mouth? The mouth is slightly fishy. It could be a fish man. You're back! Oh my god, you also got in political arguments on Facebook? Is this like everyone's pastime right now? Genpo was getting into an argument as well. Alright, goodbye, Grandpa. Can I sleep here without you rooting around in my body or something overnight? Can I keep my organs? I'd like to. I would love to sell my fish right now, but I also would love to sleep, so we're sleeping. I bet, Emma. Oy, oy, oy. Well, now that you're back from that, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to relax for the evening, Emma? Alright, we can sell our fishies, and we also gotta light the flame. But I also kinda wanna catch a cuskeel for that one guy who's like, give me an eel. Give me an eel! Eel! You got your eel, you got your eel. These are not eels, though. Oh, a lot of these bastards are on, eh? I'm catching a lot of heat from the piranha crew today. Oh, God. Oh, my pale skate was lost. Mama, no. Mama, no. I can't see because of the video game. The way in which the video game is orchestrated, I could not see anything. How frustrating. Okay, let's find someplace to repair, which is all the way off in East Jesus, but this is maybe near the... Oh, wait. This is where I gotta drop off my fathomless flames. You gonna end up playing some Overwatch? Ooh, will that chill you out, though? In the cave. There's paintings on the wall. Okay, leave that. In the lighthouse. Can't see the handle. Oh, wait. Can I put this here? This requires something that I haven't found yet. This is very curious to me. I want to open up that lighthouse. This is not where I gotta put the flames. Yeah, Overwatch sounds a little stressful to me. But if it chills you out, then that's great. Another humming stone that I can touch, but it does nothing. Okay. Boy, this music is rather ominous, say. I feel like also I'm getting... Oh god, there she is. Mama, don't see me. Oh, mama. Mama, 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 mama. Give mama a wide berth. Okay, she went the other way. This is fine. Is that where I gotta light things up? Where is this fella who wants a cusk? Interesting. I don't know where this... Oh, there's some big whales! We'll go out and see the whales just for fun. You know, not everything is horror in this video game. Sometimes you get to see a beautiful whale like this. Come back! Man, every time I want to see a cool whale, is it because I'm full of evil right now? Is that why the whales don't want to hang out with me? What is this humming stone thing? I'm so curious about it. I can't wait to get this tech. Not this. No. 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 You can catch up to my butt. Uh-huh. Go tell mama that. Okay. I gotta find a guy in a red robe who wants a Cuskill. Don't have a Cuskill for him. Follow the advice of one Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War fame. That's a nice thing about being old. You don't have to have an opinion about everything. Yeah. You can specialize. That's always fun. You be like, this is the thing that I give a darn about. Political debate is why you left Facebook in the first place. I'm glad I never joined Facebook. Because everything I hear about it is how miserable it is. Oh no, the mama's here. No, the baby's here, really. No, you can't bite me when I'm at home base. Do I still have stuff to sell? Probably some old stinky fish. Oh, it is currently rotting. That is unfortunate. Fix up the things. You left Facebook in the first place to remove yourself from a lot of your former punk scene. A lot of punks thought a certain president was the punkest president and defended him. Defending politicians is bootlicker behavior. I see. Yeah. Let's repair all these. It just seems like it's a place where folks get arguments done. That's about it. Has any good come of it for anybody ever? I wonder. When you're at work and you throw your back out by doing something you've done 1,000 times with no problem. Captain Ragtag, did you do that? That's terrible. I mean, I've seen folks throw their back out by bending over to tie their shoelaces, so. I don't think you've done anything foolish. It's just, unfortunately, the human body is like, no, today we're going to snap ourselves in half, actually. And sometimes the body just screws around with you. Jesus Christ, that scared me. I don't like this one. This one's not good, y'all. That's a bad crab. Also, looks like the ad break starts soon. Oh, you were lifting up pallets? Oh. I hope you heal up soon, Captain Ragtag. Do you think you got to see the doctor about that? Do you think you maybe have a hernia or something? That's it? It's all memes, baby pics, and evangelism. Well, maybe for the best that you're not on there. I'm sure for the folks who like those things, who are like, I'm here for the baby pics. Like, they're loving it. By the way, this is like slightly baby related. What happened 9 months ago? Was it Christmas or Thanksgiving, you think? Because everybody at the cancer center today is pregante. Like, everybody I talked to today was pregnant. Everybody. It was wild. So many pregnant people. It's just sort of, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, hey, huh? Did you all get together and do this? Yeah. Walking into the docks. Do you think it was because it was like Christmas or Thanksgiving was like getting together time? Facebook has helped maintain some friends and family connections, but you don't log in more than once a year. What do you usually log in for, Mash? Of course, that was held for sex-based terms. Mash said it was a cancer center festive orgy. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe the holiday party got kind of raucous, but everybody was very helpful, very happy, and very happy to talk about their upcoming babies. And I was like, this is great. Love to hear about this. Thank you for telling me about your babies. This is cool. Like, genuinely. Not like, boo, but like, oh, fun. That's cool. Cool that that's going on. This has happened to you before, Captain Ragtag. So you've thrown your back out before. A heating pad, ibuprofen, and a day or two of rest helps. Is this some sort of... You're not a fan of hospitals? Ugh, I just hope it's not like a long-term bad thing, Captain Ragtag. Can that become a chronic issue? It's kind of nice and refreshing to see how people's little families have developed in 3 years. That's true. Other than that, it's a waste of time. I see. I kind of love this creepy spider crab. Long limbs. Oh! This used to be, like, its unaltered form is a spider crab. So it makes sense that this is literally a crab spider. Long limbs hang idly from a body mounted with blackened spheres. It waits for the call of the void. Oh, it's just sort of hanging out down there, huh? Okay, that's wild. Anyway, selling that. Gonna put my research points into something, and then we'll take an early rest and figure out where these ding dang where these little stone thingies are. I gotta put the flames into. I think I saw them once before, and I just haven't seen them since. The fish in the scales look sad. Well, she is knocking into it. I love the physics on that. That's really cute. Yeah, it's dead. I think it's kind of hanging slack-jawed because it's dead. Probably. See, now that's a regular spider crab, you know. That's one of God's own spider crabs. Just an honest-to-goodness spider crab. And that's an honest-to-goodness squat lobster. I like him. Jigglefishix. That's excellent. The Fishman reminds you of Wind Waker. Yes, you know what? I bet that guy at the, who looks like he might be turning into a fish, or he was once a fish and now he's a man. He reminds me of the Red King from Wind Waker. Yeah, love that guy. But also, wasn't there just like a fish with a man's face just kind of kicking around? Oh my god, that's terrible, Capture Tag. You've got a slipping disc, arthritis, tinnitus, a tingle in your legs sometimes, nerve problems, but that's what the Veterans Affairs are for. I hope they're helping you out. You deserve some help. You deserve somebody on your side, Captain Ragtag. Oh, Medicare decided to help my brother out by getting him new insurance when I didn't ask for it. So now I have to update his insurance with his practitioners, and hope to God they take it. I'm just gonna cross my fingers and hope that everything goes well. Honestly, it's something I honestly should not be even thinking about right now. Otherwise, I start grinding my teeth. Now, what's all this over here? Hey, now, what's all this going on over here? What's this about? Wait, did you see all that funkiness around it? Is this where I can put the flames? You'd think. It had that funkiness to it. Is it better insurance? I don't know. It says it's some sort of supplemental thing so that you don't have to, it helps with, like, out-of-pocket costs. I'm hoping it's not supplanting his current insurance. I hope it's, like, a little extra card so that his medication stuff doesn't cost a bunch of money. Just praying to God it's that. The Fishman is the fish that pops out of the sea and gives you hints and scrolls. Right, he's got a paintbrush in his mouth, doesn't he? Sometimes God's sense of humor shines through their creations. Yeah, like a big spider crab. Now, if I was a location I had to go to, what would I look like, do you think? I know I've been to this place once before. We're gonna have to find it again. You want a good laugh? The last time your back was messed up this bad, you were working at Walmart, Wally World. You finished your business in the bathroom? No way! No. Cat's a ragtag. How is this happening to you on the regular? Is it because of the slip disc? Did that do it? You had just finished on the toilet, on the John, and your back was like, we're not done here, I'm staying. I must be out of my daggone mind. Let's just go, like, orbit the island he lives on. Not the fish. Not the fish. Not mama. Not the mama. You get up here. How is he still on me? Go away. Gotcha. You want to get that fish guy tattooed? Or Medley's harp? I think you should get the fish man. I think you should get him. Medley's harp is obviously really beautiful and, like, but I think it's funnier to get the fish man. Oh my god, that's awful. This was a couple of years ago for you. You had to penguin walk out of there. Oh my god. I'm glad you got out of there, but geez. Yeah, I'm sure if somebody heard somebody screaming in pain in the bathroom, they're like, I'm not going in there. That guy's having a bad dump. If This is not where the flames go. Where is it? Is it Steel Point? I gotta just check all these ding-dang islands one by one, I guess. As someone with a bulged disc, you're very sensitive to strains and lockups. Is that something you could tell your employer as well, Captain Ragtag? Because, like, clearly they want you at work. They shouldn't be putting you on work that's gonna slip another disc, you know? Uh-oh, we're out at night and I didn't think about that. I just thought of the mission. And not of my own safety. Oops. Most of the time it's fine, but if you, it's fine, but if you move, like, just so, it hurts like heck. Ugh. Boy, doing donuts in the dark. Doing donuts and not eating donuts. Now, who is this over here? Who's his friend? Not a friend of mine. It's getting spooky out here. Can we rest here? Am I seriously doing donuts? We'll just sleep. I can't for the life of me find these stone things. What's up, Dave? Good to see you. In terms of saltiness, how is your sea dogs lately? I don't know. Do you think sea dogs would be like hot dogs? But just super salty? Boy, if I was a torch, where would I be? Where the hell do I gotta put this thing? No, not here. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Keep that to yourself, little guys. Sounds kind of delicious, right? I feel like a salty sea dog would not be bad. Hot dogs and brine, right? Sea dogs is just hot dog soup. Okay, I'll allow it. I don't like the idea of the sea being a soup, but I'm gonna allow the hot dog soup. Because that in itself is bad enough when you think of it. I have an eggplant question for anybody who's played this game. Where can I find these torches I gotta light? I'm going nuts over here, swimming around. Brining in the deep. I love that that was her breakout song. But you know, Chasing Pavement was her first song. I remember listening to that song on MTV and being like, this is pretty good. I wonder what else this person's gonna do. There's a person who wants a cusk eel. Okay. Howdy, weirdo. Did you kill your brothers? That's true, the sea is getting hot, huh? You're obsessed with that song? Oh, who wasn't? It's cool as hell. Alright, well, I know where this man is now. I'm gonna put red here for him. He's the man in the red robes, which is probably bad. What if he wants a cusk eel and it's like just 2 seconds away? Like he could get it if he just tried. If he just like applied himself, he could get a cusk eel. Hello, Galaxy Geek, by the way. Thank you again for your streak. I think that was a 3-stream streak. Thank you, thank you. I apologize I didn't see it straight away. Maybe there's cusk eels over here. Nah, it's these funky fishes. Yes, if you know anything about where these torches are that I gotta light, please let me know. I'm losing my mind out here. I'm being driven mad upon the rocks outside. I'm sure what the game wants. That almost looks like it has an eye. It's kind of scary. I don't like it. Alright. Closer to the volcanic ashes. Oh boy. I did my first yawn at 3 o'clock today, y'all. A little before 3. So, like, it's a bad moon rising, I think. For how EP I'm going to be for the rest of the day. It's not a cusk eel, so I do not care about it. We're going to hang out right here. And see if this is a cusk eel. It's debris, I don't care about it. Mama might be on my tail. It's getting a little more red, so Mama might be nearby. Get cooked. You got a Lego Plum Blossom set? That sounds wonderful. How do you like it? If I sail straight, I'll find my pontoon. I'm doomed. Oh, of the yawning? Yeah. It's over. This town's finished. Fully. Because I'm sleepy. It was a lot of walking today. I like to go walk when I got home too. Go back to the island with the fish man on it? Oh, I see. And click on the statue option. Light them one by one. Thank you, K. Rayner. I appreciate it. That was driving me nuts. Alright, we'll take a sleepy sleeps. Do I need to repair my boat? No, we'll take a sleep. Then, click on the statue option. I'll light them one by one. Oh, did I wake myself up in the middle of the night? No, thank you. Okay. Alright, so. Back to the island. It does have the red X on it, so. I'm telling you. It has been a very taxing weekend. But I guess I'm gonna get some good rest. Ooh, we got some funky little guys here. There's my funky little guy. Also, hold on. I'm gonna deactivate the source briefly. Okay, it's back. Reminds you of a guy that you met at a bar one time. Kind of a piratey fella. You said, "Sir, excuse me, you've got a few ships' wheels hanging out of your fly." He said, "Arr, I know, it's driving me nuts." Yeah, I've heard the variation of that joke where they have a steering wheel as a belt buckle. Yarr, it's driving me nuts. It's a good one, Emma. Hello, Pine. Good to see you. Today's a rough sleep? No, not really. Just been kind of like a little stressful this weekend, but things are looking up, so I can't complain. God, my nose is so itchy. Oh my god, how did I miss this option? K. Rayner, thank you for pointing out that this was an option. I literally saw Fanatic and Stone Columns and didn't even see the statues option. I can't believe it. Alright, left. The cold flame roars in the statue's hands. And then right. I don't know if there's an order to this. And then needle. Boom. Let's summon Satan. Preparations are complete. The Fanatic awaits. What's up, Fanatic? The Philly. I wish you could replace this guy with an image of the Philly Fanatic, the mascot for the Philadelphia Phillies, which is maybe the funniest team name in baseball. It's just the city's name, you know. The Mets are close too, because it's like Metropolitan. that's your name. Yo, the flames are lit. The path is clear, my man.
Ah, I can feel it. The chill of the deep touches us now. It is time. Come.
You follow him up the steps of the temple. At the top is a black stone altar. Stacked high upon the altar are layers of dark, damp wood. He draws the antique pocket watch from his robe. It sways hypnotically in the breeze. Oh, I'm betting you that the wood is the ship that crashed in the deep a long time ago. The Philly cheesesteaks would be great. I would honestly become a Philly fan if they were called the Philly cheesesteaks.
It's almost yours. May it mark the start of your journey and the end.
Still holding the pocket watch in one hand, he clambers atop the pyre and raises his scroll. He begins to chant. Are you gonna light yourself on fire, buddy? He does want me to become the next Fanatic. He ignores you. The wind picks up, swirling sea spray around the altar. A cold blue flame rises in the sod wood. I think I should, Hey, stop this, buddy. His chanting grows louder. The freezing blaze climbs his legs. His chanting continues, no pain detectable in his voice. He lifts his arms skywards. Seconds later, the inferno engulfs him. It rages for a moment and then abruptly dies away. Cold mist pools around the floor of the temple, briefly before the wind sweeps it out to sea. No trace of the fanatic remains. What a stylish exit, right? That's cool. Does Chicago have bears? Maybe. Wait, the characters from the bear, I guess, count, yeah. The pyre is cold and damp. Let's inspect it. I got my relic. I almost left without it. You take the pocket watch. It's freezing cold. It vibrates in your palm, clocking and spinning wildly below the cracked face. Well, he lives a good life, right? So, I do want to still get a cusk heel. I feel like that would be nice to give to the guy in the red robes. But I think it's going to be one of the guys that are, like, in Mama's lane, you know? And I don't want to die. Just got, like, that cool thing. Leave me alone. I don't know where the nearest steam pool is. Here it is. There we go. I'll be safe out here, I think. Trying to do donuts and catch up with this thing. Okay, just go backwards before you run into this. A lot of hair. Oh, God. I'm getting jump scared by my earbuds. I think I gotta clean these things. There's a lot of bears in Chicago. Okay. But yeah, a lot of hairy men in Chicago too. Great. Oh, this isn't the kind of fish I want. Yes, there is a TV show called The Bear. My mom is watching it, even though it is a stressful show, it seems. It's a very stressful show. I think I'm getting closer to Mama, which is bad. Well, I think I'm getting very close to Mama. Uh-oh. I might have to teleport. I'm very worried about this. Okay, woo! Alice, welcome back and thank you for the 38 months. I'm having a lovely Tuesday. Thank you so much. You know the meme of everyone saying yes, chef because of it? I was saying yes, chef because of a speed run done at GDQ, I think last year, where they played the Ratatouille DS game, and it was very funny. I think that's a great reason to say yes, chef. But Alice, can I interest you in some Woodland Wardens, perhaps to celebrate your 38 months? The Philly fans are wild. You saw 3 of them beat a guy up on a train for saying that Philly sucks when they were playing against the D-backs last year. Wow. Folks get pretty territorial about their ball clubs, huh? I don't know if they were maybe they were memeing on the bear. That sounds possible. Yeah, the bear is starring Jeremy Allen White. The show keeps getting nominated in comedy categories? Really? My mom has not mentioned any of the funny stuff that has happened. But the bear feels more like an anxiety-inducing drama with occasional funny hijinks. Yeah, I didn't know it was a comedy at all. Alrighty, let's see what we have here for you, Alice, for your 38th month. You've got the duck and the chrysanthemum, which is all about luck. How about that? There's a beautiful duck at the center surrounded by chrysanthemums. And that is card number 10. Okay. Let's see what we have here. So, Alice, it says, the phrase lucky duck isn't just a lighthearted rhyme. Ducks can be symbols of good fortune. In ancient Egypt, ducks were associated with riches, especially gold, and frequently given as offerings to the gods. Likewise, chrysanthemums, bursting forth with long and elegant petals, signify abundance. Luck can be a fickle and mysterious force, but it is also, as the Roman philosopher Seneca once mused, what happens when preparation meets opportunity. So, since you drew this upright, it says, you're on the brink of good fortune, Alice. Be open to situations that may bring about positive transformation. Your questions for this month are, how can I prepare for the future? And also, here's a philosophical one for you. Is destiny mutable or set in stone? Fascinating. It's a very symbolic duck, right? You thought that the bear was a straight up drama too, right? It has comedic elements at times, so you would not call it a comedy, right? You freaking hope it's mutable? My question is, does it matter if fate is set in stone or if you can change it? How would you know? Also, I have to blow my nose. 1 second, y'all. I'll get up and go blow my nose. 1 second. Sorry, I was muted. I was gonna say, do you know your fate mash? Did some witch show up at your door and say, in 12 years you will discover a strange scroll and be sucked out to sea? Is that so? 3 of them, 3 witches? Oh, the weird sisters in Macbeth. I see. That seems like a very Scottish thing. Does that happen a lot in Scotland? Any Scotch folks know? Oh, time for me to take my meds. You know, I always complain about how the ledge where I keep my meds is dusty. Well, I dusted it. Didn't dust my whole setup, but I did take the time before the show started to dust that. So no more complaining about dust for me. Alright, let's hope Mama's not on our tail. Now, I am trying to get a cusk eel, though. That's not it. I get one of those weird little snail-looking cusk eels. Are you a cusk eel? Damn it. You know, it's so hard to find a good cusk eel these days. This'll probably be it. Oh no, it's actually bad. Go to heck, little fishies. I don't like you. Now, where in the world do you think I am right now? Oh, off in East Jesus. Great. I might as well just go back to the ruins. I am kind of old dusty. So, finding 3 ancient witches only happens to Scottish people, but we're allocated 3 witches by the Scottish Parliament. I see. That makes sense, honestly. You believe 3 witches is more of a Highlands thing. Okay, my bad. I did not know the delineation there. I've always thought of fate as something that can change based on the choices we make. We understand why some people think it's set in stone. Especially when sometimes it's hard to make positive changes in your life. Interesting. But do you think of, like, fate as being a bad thing? Like, is fate always bad? Like, what if you're fated to have, like, a kick-ass cool life? What if your fate's, like, awesome? I think Mama's very close, and I think I've done something very foolish. But I'm pressing my luck, and my luck just ran out. Oh no. My luck just ran out. Mama's coming. Mama's coming. Well, she ain't here yet, so. Nope, nope, nope. We're not bumping in. Hello, cat. Good to see you. Hi, Findeer. Hi, Not Thross. Hello, cat themselves. Hello, the Wolf Prince and Very Anna. What's going on, y'all? What were you playing today, cat? We were talking about fate. Do you think that fate is set in stone? Fate is changeable? You're a master of your own destiny. You will laze around and squander your opportunities as I see fit. And that is your rights, Dave. That is our right as humans. I think I'm heading back to the ancient ruins, y'all. Ooh, but I do kind of want to catch this fish out here. It could be a cuskeel. Oh, it's some freaky deaky cuskiels. We got that funky fish, don't we? Look at that smiling boy. He's a smiling boy. You were doing some Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker Society unlocks. Cool. Oh dear, I missed the championship fish. That's great. Is that what they're calling the quests these days? You have to do to like get like for instance the pig quest where you gotta do a bunch of quests for the fairies to get like a pig with scary midnights. Oh, hey. What is happening here? Oh. Very interesting. Finally, I know what to do with these rocks. Zelda, have you ever been out at night and touched these rocks? I actually don't have Zelda's right here. Zelda's probably getting ready for college. Are we having a movie night soon, or were you drunk? We are having a movie night soon. That's what they're calling it now. That's good, Kat. I'm glad they're calling it societies, because they are societies. They're like full societies of sentient folks. We are indeed doing movie nights coming up. We're watching Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz in 5 days on Sunday the 25th. And we're going to be watching Army of Darkness and the Garfield Halloween special on September 22nd. I have all those dates in Discord if you'd like them. So how about that? Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz coming up this Sunday. I hope you'll join me for that. I hope that you enjoyed the society stuff today. They changed the society on the accept quest words. Great, great, great. That's excellent. No, the witch isn't scheduled until you make a fan cam of the witch. You're going to have to make a TikTok-style fan cam set to Chapel Run music of the witch, of someone living deliciously, and then I'll watch that. Like 1 minute and 23 second long TikTok. Dredge is going great. I am unfortunately out in the middle of night. This is very scary. Hot Fuzz is one of your favorite of the Cornetto trilogy. And aren't Cornettos just some sort of little ice cream treat? You thought hard about it, but it seemed weird. I think it'll be a great idea. What if it's like super, it like takes off? What if it's really good though, Twapo? You know, Smee, I'm feeling it lately. I think maybe it's the horror games, but I'm getting into it earlier this year. Like, it's August. It's not even September, but I'm like, is it too soon to put up a skeleton? I don't know. A sudden chill rushes through the marrow of my bones, surging up my arm and my neck. A deep vision enters my mind. A leviathan raises its vast gray head, stretching up until it sits level with the bright flame cradled at the top of the ancient lighthouse. It watches the fire for a while, tilting its head and calling softly to it with a guttural song. Oh, scary. Appearing satisfied, the beast slinks into the water, gliding back into the depths. Is that lore? Did I just get lore? Okay, thank you for the lore. I'm resting now. It's time for sleep. Are those statues kind of lit? Maybe a little bit. Hey! Hey, the statues are lit. Hey, what's going on here? Why are the statues lit? Yeah, I'm in a Halloweeny mood immediately, Smee. And the way I can tell it is I'm also singing Christmas music. That's usually my key. I was singing Donde Está Santa Claus yesterday. Couldn't stand myself. So it's definitely Halloween's already. I think fate itself isn't good or bad, or perhaps it can be good, bad, or neutral depending on the circumstances, as well as how you look at it. Perhaps you're fated to have a blown out tire, but that led you to finding out that your brake pads were going out, so the old mechanic who changed your tire is potentially saving your life. Something that actually happened to you once, yes. Something like that, I would say, happened with my mom's health. She had a diverticulitis attack, which was terribly painful, potentially life-threatening. But then they were like, listen, your blood pressure and your cholesterol is dangerously high, and this could take you out at any time. So it's time to start on some medication. And she got serious about it at that point and started on some medication. So sometimes, you know, these things end up informing your future. Hey, there's so many eyes on this lighthouse. I'm very confused about it. What's your favorite obscure Christmas song? Maybe that's not since we were talking about Halloween. Maybe we'll take a little sleepy pee-pee, huh? We should do that. We'll pause the Christmas song conversation, I guess. I think I'm the only person who does that. But Mamacita, Donde Está Santa Claus is one of my faves. As well as Dominic the Donkey. And of course, crabs for Christmas. Our stuff must be getting stale, but oh, it's still fresh. So fresh and so clean. we're gonna head out to my red robe brother out here. You like to think you had some agency in becoming the wretched thing that you are. It would seem cruel otherwise. Yeah. I like to think so as well. Although I think I have a very lucky life. I really do think I'm extraordinarily, like, uncommonly lucky. Don't tell me Mama's close by. Don't tell me Mama's here. I don't want Mama. Tell Mama to go away. This has got to be where the man rises up, right? Gotta be. Alright, we need to curve our steps over this way. Is Crabs of Christmas annoy- Oh, it is exclusively a Maryland song, of course. Song on public television. Is it a Northeast thing they do to send that out with Old Bay? They, just straight up sing that they want crab for Christmas. Well, crabs for Christmas. Technically, I suppose it should be crab for Christmas, because crabs is the transmitted buggy. Oh my god, there's like a seagull up above here. Does everyone in Maryland get one crab? If you're good, Santa will put a crab in your stocking. I wish that was a thing where we put like a little chocolate crab in there. I'm gonna start that.
Deliver the vessel.
The hooded figure produces an old paper scroll. They point at a shape on it. Oh, genderless? Okay. Diversity win. This cultist is non-binary. Let's rotate this fish. Figure draws a ceremonial knife from their robe and slices into the fish, cutting out the heart. They place it on the stand in front of them.
Bring down the sky.
Another shape on the scroll. This one looks like a sailfish. Go to heck! I'm not getting that. A sailfish? Are you out of your minds? They do have chocolate crabs. They do. Well, I don't have to be out here. Getting stale, eh? Okay. Rotting crap. Creepy whispers. Very scary, right? This game is full of some scary stuff. Well, we gotta go all the way out to Blackstone Isle, so... A giant chocolate crab in stockings. I love it. Getting a little sexy. Why not? That's what Christmas needs. A sexy crab. Maybe a sexy crab singing Santa Baby. The classic sexy song. Actually, I know a local purveyor of chocolate crab-shaped cookies. Or chocolate crab-shaped crabs. But they're kind of expensive. A sexy crab dressed as Mrs. Santa. In the style of Mrs. Met. Yeah. Hey, that sounds bad. Hey. Whoa. Hey. I don't know what this is, but I don't think it's a good fish. Okay, usually it's like a whale or a pod of dolphins and they're friendly, but that was just a big scary fish. Okay. Oh yeah, sorry. What in all caps does turn into an emote? I'm sorry about that. That was a big boy, huh? That one was large and also in charge. Should we take that? Oh no, it's dark. Sleepy times for this boy. This boy's gonna sleep. Oh yeah, that big boy was so big. I thought you were upset, Cat, that it turned into an emo. I was like, oh no, we gotta change it. I don't want to upset Cat. But that was a very big boy. I would call that a Leviathan. I think I would. That was very strange. I thought it might be the ghost shark. There's a shark that's also a ghost that sometimes comes to kill me. And I don't even know where he lives technically. He just comes out. Santa Baby is one of the few Christmas songs you actually do like. That's good for you. I'm glad. I hear it a lot. Unfortunately, it's a little overplayed for me. That's why I like kind of the more niche ones. You were just surprised, right? You hate the big boy. You don't think your wife encountered it when they played it, so maybe it was updated, yeah. Did your wife encounter the big kind of like shark that skims the top of the water, almost like it's flying out of it? It was wild. Let's see. I am going, is it research that I want? No. Maybe the shipwright. I like this lady. I like that our shipwrights are tough broads. Oh wait, no, it's I think it's the dry dock? Yes, okay, cool. Cool. I can get new things. I should be able to reach into my storage as well. Get the board that I need for whatever this is. Oh, well, we better be selling some stuff soon, too. I feel like I have a piece of hair on my face. Oh, you don't need to hear Rocking Around the Christmas Tree? I do enjoy that one, but it is overplayed, isn't it? Okay, we got cargo spaces. Oh, perfect upgrade to get. My ship is bigger now. Bigger, better, faster, maybe stronger. Who knows? Oh, this doesn't go there. Hold on. Let's send that one to storage. And this one to storage too. Okay, so we'll go plumbing around in storage. We need some nuts and bolts. And then we need more boards, which I unfortunately don't have. That's a bummer. Which one's one of your faves, Ash? You don't like Christmas in general? Because that's when you went into foster care. Gotcha. You spend Christmas hanging out with friends. You don't care too much about the holiday. I love that for you, Emma. Good for you. That's what you should do. Okay. Man, I went cloth buck wild. And I don't need cloth at all anymore. I was like, gotta stock up on this cloth. None of it. Hello, Ms. Lighthouse Keeper.
What is it?
Goodbye. Now, Mr. Mayor, are you maybe a fishman? Tell me about Devil's Spine, why not? Oh, Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree is one of your faves, Mash? Yeah, I like that person's voice that sings the original one. Kind of an Xmas hater. You had bad memories of the holiday, but you guess you like it now. You're in the closet about it, okay? You're kind of like a... Well, what can we do to make Christmas more punks me? Maybe what we need to do is make Christmas punk. How do we do that? You are the ultimate authority on punk here. Santa Claus is Coming to Town, as sung by Bruce Springsteen, is a great one. That's a great one. Oh my god, great idea, Emma. Halloween party for Christmas. Love it. Everyone dresses up. Maybe like zombies or something. Love it. I think that's a great idea. You get more Christmas hater as it approaches. Is it like the tunes that you don't like? Is it the pressure to like, oh, I gotta go buy things? Is it like, are you getting Scroogey? Like you're like, I don't like that everybody's happy, you know? I guess it's quite exciting, really. An active volcano amongst a city of ruins. I must caution against sailing here, however. The ruins lie low in the water and would surely tear into your hull. Not to mention the aforementioned volcano would corrupt at any moment. You can occasionally hear it rumbling from here. Can you stop ringing the bell, please? It's so loud. Don't think there's much to tell about the Twisted Strand. It's a tangled mass of trees. Oh, wait, I'm not doing the voice. It's often blanketed by a thick fog, even during the day. You'll want some good lights and a good sense of direction if you want to go exploring there. Stellar Basin. Quite a popular tourist destination. There's a resort on the atoll, built atop a beautiful coral reef. It was actually destroyed by a giant monster. I'm sure there's a wide variety of fish there. Maybe you could fancy getting your hooks into some of those. How about the Gale Cliffs? Well, the main port over there is called Inkville. It's right on the approach to the cliffs. Can't miss it. It's a whaling town, but I haven't heard much talk of it these days. I think there's quite a few people left one way or another. My nose is so itchy today. The relentless commercial activity. But the actual day is nice, yeah. The actual spending of the time is nice. Oh, the Hanukkah song by Neil Diamond. I thought I only heard... I think there's like a Hanukkah song by Adam Sandler. Am I thinking of a different one, Larry? Green Lanyard. That is neat. Thank you for the 20 months. Would you care for some Woodland Wardens? Can I draw a card for you to celebrate? That's the same song. Okay. There's plenty of Christmas punk songs. In fact, Bad Religion has a great version of Gloria in Excelsis Deo. That's a fun one. I sang that once in chorus. Give a tattoo-inspired ornaments and skeletal animals ornaments for your Christmas tree. That's punk. I think that's fun. Skeletal animals? You mean like skeleton animals, or is skeletal animals something? Is that a type of tarot? It's I think it's an oracle deck or something. It says, yes, it's an oracle deck. So it's like different cards with different creatures and flowers on it, and then I can tell you the meaning of the creatures and the flowers. You have a strong association with the song White Christmas. You remember an incident where you're walking into a store with your mom while the song was starting. Some kid screamed out right after the I'm dreaming of a White Christmas. You haven't been able to hear the song without remembering that. That is very strong. I did not do the punk version of In Excelsis Deo, no. We were just singing like no, I'm not gonna. I won't say. I'm too embarrassed now. Anyway, you have a Fate Oracle deck. Yes, love this. If you like Oracle decks, I am such a big fan of this. And my mom took one look at it and she asked me to buy one for her too. Tina sings a song. I'm too embarrassed now. Green Lanyard. Let's see. Let's see what the woods have to say for you. Skeletal Animals is a brand name. They're cute little animals that are all black with skeleton patterns. That sounds very familiar now, Pine. The thing about the Gloria in Excelsis song is it's a lot of the same note. That's why I'm embarrassed about singing it, because if I'm flat, it'll be like, but let's see. Okay. You have the turtle and coriander. How about that, Green Lanyard? The turtle and coriander. You did draw in the resistance position, so we'll see what that means. But this is card 31. By the way, Kat, if you have to take a break to go to the bathroom or anything like that, feel free to do so. Thank you so much again for bringing your folks over. And I hope that folks are following, especially if you're a Final Fantasy fan. If you're a fan of indie games and good times, just go watch Cat for the Win. They're fantastic. But thank you so much for bringing your folks over. You will auto-tune me? I don't think so. So, the turtle and the coriander. You could sing White King Kiss Karma. I don't know that song. Oh, wait, is that a Chapel Run song? I haven't been diving into her records. I'm so sorry to say. You'll be lurking while resting. Please do. Please do. Satisfaction is the meaning of the turtle and the coriander. It calls us to be satisfied with what we have been given or what we have achieved. Think about that. Think about reflecting on your achievements. It invites a moment of rest and reflection. Perhaps due to Aesop's fable, The Tortoise and the Hare, turtles are symbols of patience and good health. In this folktale, the slow but determined tortoise wins its race against the speedy but distracted rabbit. The turtle triumphs by pacing himself, illustrating the adage, slow and steady wins the race. Similarly, in the Victorian language of flowers, coriander indicates concealed worth, reminding us that things may not always be as they appear. In other words, a dedicated tortoise who puts in the work can achieve just as much, if not more than, the swiftest rabbit. Since you drew it in reverse, it says, beware of stagnation. While slow and steady might win the race, standing still gets you nowhere, Green Lanyard. So your questions for this month are, what in my life brings me satisfaction? Have I taken time to express gratitude for what I have? And am I rushing things or honoring my pace? Think about that, Green Lanyard. I am thinking about Queen, yeah. You're gonna be lurking while you figure out what to cook? Okie dokie, I hope what you make is delicious. All the links you're finding are to retailers. A simple Google image search for skeletal animals can do the trick. I think I have the image in my head of them. I think I got the image in my head. I do need to, get into more Chapel Run, though. I know Twafo's been ringing that Chapel Run bell. I don't know a great deal about Blackstone Isle. Technically, it falls under the jurisdiction of Little Marrow. I believe it was sold to a private owner some 20 years ago. They must have had a special arrangement. Such a sale is quite uncommon. Very complicated paperwork involved, you see. Oh, I think he became Southern somehow. Let's get back to the mid-Atlantic region. I have not met the owner. I suspect they don't live around here. The island seems quite uninhabited. Is there anything else you want to discuss? You know any strange occurrences? I'm just a simple country mayor. Well, I heard my counterpart in Little Merrow met the most unfortunate end. They say he went mad quite suddenly. One day, normal. Next day, he was pacing around the shoreline, hurling people's belongings into the sea. So after some days like this, he disappeared, never to be seen again. Nowadays, the tale of the old mayor is used to scare children. Not many remember him, myself included, and those that do don't seem to like talking about it. Most unpleasant subject. How do you not know? You're a mayor and you don't know other mayors? Strange, honestly. What you got in that pocket, also? The last fisherman, he was very unreliable. He'd go out all night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. He's also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running around on the reef, even in broad daylight. The shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. He was no good. One evening he left and never came back. He shan't be missed by us. Speaking of Chapel Roan, because your Final Fantasy XIV bunny wears pink and is primarily a dancer, her free company now has a running joke about the Pink Bunny Club. That's very cute. Tina, what about Taylor Swift? I gotta get around to that too. I'm very rarely in the mood to listen to music, Zelda. I'm a strange person. I'm a very odd human being, I think. I think I should be leaping at every opportunity to, like, let me just infuse my soul with this. And then I'm like, but what if what I need is to re-listen to Monster Factory? What if I just injected more McElroy Brothers in my veins? And then I do that, and I'm like, yep, time has passed indeed. You know? Shipwrecks, unfortunately, there's been quite a few in recent years. The lighthouse helps, but even it struggles to cut through the fog some nights. We do our best to salvage and clear any shipwrecks that occur on the side of the island. That should make fishing easier for you. Around the back, though, it's a little harder to get to. There are some wrecks towards the deeper patches. You want to avoid that area. Now, what can I do for you? I should get back to fishing. Bye. What was I doing here also? Why am I here? Oh, I gotta go see my man. Right. Hey, let me sell my weird fish, though. Fishmonger, fishmonger. Monger me a fish. Oh, this one rotted, too. Oh, well. Pull the trigger on that one. My nose is so itchy. Welcome back from your errands, Ryan. You didn't get all the errands done because some places close early on a Tuesday. Very strange. For you, music is how you can clearly identify emotions and relate them to how you're feeling. Oh, that's really cool. I love that idea, Zelda. When I listen to music, I get too many ideas of, like, situations. I'll listen to a song and instead of connecting to it emotionally, I'll be like, wouldn't it be cool if this was a music video and then the music video happens in my head? You know. Dredge is going great though. I'm out here crabbing it up, getting all sorts of funky little fish. Ooh, a champion crab. Caught me a truffle crab. Gotta pay for car renewal. Oh, car renewal. What's that about? Mr. Sir, I have your thing. You climb the broken steps to the old mansion. The wave is swelling and crashing against the basalt columns that surround you. You pause before crossing the threshold. Conceal the relic or deliver it. I'm a creative genius. No. I just, like, get ideas in my head for, like, wouldn't it be cool if this happened? And then I have to listen to the song 80 times in a row to watch the thing unfold in my head. So that's why I can't just listen to like a record. It's like, well, spewing spit everywhere as I talk out of the side of my mouth. Because then I'll get stuck on a song and I'm like, I'm making the music video in my head. I have no talent to make this real, you know. You wonder if my mental music videos have the same quality as Smash Mouth's All-Star. I think that was a lot of overhead shots, Mandy. It was a lot of just those guys jamming on the guitars with the overhead shots, right? Morphinius, so good to see you. How are you? Life is treating me well. It was a good day. I got to hang out a lot with my dad. That made me very happy. You got an inspection done, and that cost $25. Now the registration is $75 more. Ugh. That's hard. I'm telling... yeah, but it's not the style that my brain is putting out. My brain's over here making, like, Marvel's Avengers. I almost said Avengers. And then then I'm doing, you know, I'm doing my little baby boo-boo, which is good stuff. It's very cute, my little cartoons. I'm not going to talk down on it, but it's not the style that my brain wants. You know what? He's doing better today, Morphinius. He's doing a lot better. We had to change up the some of his med situation. Turns out his meds were making him really confused. I'm going to deliver this relic. I think it's the last one. We might be like beating the game right now. He approaches, drawing closer with an incessant ticking. You have the pocket watch. You take out the watch. Its once frozen hands are now inexplicably twitching in a rhythmic struggle, trying but failing to move forwards. You place it in front of the collector. It has been some decades since I last laid eyes upon this. The sound of its mechanisms have grown no less unpleasant. I think this guy piloted the original boat that his wife was like, please don't go out to sea, please marry me instead. And the guy was like, yeah, let's just get married on my boat. And then they found something terrible at the bottom of the sea. And with that, our collection is complete. I must admit, I'm surprised. I did not think you had the determination for such a job. It's Dredge time, hold on. By the way, she kept the keychain in the old boat? I think so, something like that. I don't know. The honeymoon lady left a lot of notes in the water about it. Yeah, I'm scratching out all my yawns. Oh, I see, Ryan. It's not that you need the money for it right now. It's just getting up early kind of sucks. I see. Well, that's very sweet of you, Keen, to offer to cover the registration costs. That's very sweet. She might have been honey marooned on the island. You know what I'm betting? She might be the lighthouse lady. And she wants her husband to come home, and her husband's this man who is like perpetually stuck in time because he's doing eldritch stuff. Damn, I think I might have stumbled upon it. I didn't think you had the determination for such a job. Now, these 5 relics in our possession, only one thing remains. I suspect you know by now. Know what? I guess you know. Huh? You want more fish? Is that what you want? I'm good at getting fish. It'll become apparent soon enough. We must make one final voyage. This time I'll be with you. Do I gotta put you in my boat? Warning, you're entering the final phase of the game. Your progress will not be saved from this point onwards. You should continue? Sure, yeah. One more time, your progress will not be saved. Yeah, I guess so. The relics are coming with us. We should wait for the fog to thicken. With luck, the seas will remain unaware of our intentions. Oh, God, we're waiting. Hey, you going to nighttime, buddy? Like midnight? That sucks. 1 a.m.? You're a firm believer that it should be illegal to be up before a certain hour. I gotta tell you, I love waking up at 7 a.m. But I love waking up at 7 a.m. because I have to, I start work at a weird hour. And I need to do other work before work. So it's like the perfect time to wake up, see the sunlight, do my morning yoga, eat breakfast, and then tackle whatever I have to do for 5 hours minimum before showtime. 7 a.m., yeah. More Fish was a pretty good Ghostface Killah album. Oh my gosh, how do I not know about this? I love this as well, Twaffo, when a game's like, hey, for real, I'm going to break the fourth wall right here and tell you that you can't come back after this. This is it. Yes, I love waking up at 7 a.m. She kept something with the old name of the boat. Oh, right. She's considered bad luck. Right. I think either she did or he did. I can't remember, but yeah. They kept something to do with the boat, and something bad happened as a result of it. You wake up at 5:50 a.m. I actually woke up before 6 today, technically. That was not intended. I was just worried about being late for my ride to the cancer center today. For my dad, 7 is a good time to wake up, look at the clock, and go back to sleep. And then waking up then is also optional. I get you. But you know what, Morphinius? You stay up later than I do, I think. I am never happier than going to bed exactly at 11 p.m. When I look at the clock, when I get in bed after chatting with my brother and my mom after the show, I'll go downstairs, I'll watch some stuff on YouTube with my brother, I'll eat my snack, come upstairs, brush my teeth, put my mouth guard in. If I'm laying in bed at 10, I know I'm going to sleep at 11. And I love it. Love it. I love being an old grandma that loves going to sleep at 11. My dad's on another level, though. My dad, despite not working since October last year, still going to bed at 7 p.m. and waking up at like, I mean, honestly, he wakes up sometimes at 1. Like, my dad's out of control. He's waking up so early. You and Deke go to bed late. How late are you usually going to bed? Yeah, the sun's still like up at 7. That's why he puts his eye mask on. You go to sleep at the same time, but you like waking up earlier though, Manny. I need the full 8 hours. Your mind keeps you up, and just now you remember to take your meds. Good on you for taking the meds. Moobot wants to make sure you're taking your meds. That's true. Sometimes I'll go to bed late if the freaking ice cream man is here, and I am not. I'll get ice cream for my brother if he comes by. Oh, I washed the $10 that I had pocketed to get ice cream last time, so I don't know where I put that. I'm always hearing Phantom Ice Cream Man. It depends. When you're really sleepy, try to go to bed before midnight. But when you're on holidays or weekends, it's like 2 or 3 a.m. I used to be like that. I used to stay up to like 4 or 5 a.m., honestly. But right now, like, it just doesn't line up with what I want to do during the day. And Ewan, good night. Get some great sleep. Always a delight to have you, Ewan. And I hope to see you again soon, maybe for some Leon Wednesday tomorrow. 6 hours is good for you. On weekends, you tend to just wake up naturally between 7 and 8 a.m. Okay, that's good. There you go. Yeah, I either have to get 8 or 6. I can function on 6, but if it's something between 6 and 8 hours, I get funky. It's weird. I feel worse somehow. Maybe it's the REM cycle. Now our destination is the open expanse to the west of the Greater Marrow. It's marked on the map. We must not tarry on the open waters, not with such significant cargo. Make haste. Collector is now aboard my vessel. Is he in there? Oh, wait, I got a bunch of crab. I didn't sell my crab. Oh, I should have this big eyeball flag. I guess we're all leaving. I'm working on the road. Is that the thing that you've marked on my map, my man? Sure as heck seems like it. I don't know, but that kind of got a weird vibe over there. I'm working on the railroad all the ding-dong day. I've been working on the railroad, and I don't know the rest of the song. Words of the song. Do-be-do-be-do-be-do. Do-be-do-do-do. But if I sing, I'm not scared. Do-be-do-be-do-be-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Definitely not scared about this. The ad is running. I know I can't let the folks who aren't subscribed or aren't watching with Twitch Turbo miss this. 4 to 5 a.m. is rookie numbers. With your insomnia, sometimes you can't even sleep until 10 a.m. when you're fully nocturnal. I see. Oh, that's so tough, Alice. I'm so sorry. Ugh. I do hope someday you'll find something that helps you out. I'm not scared of anything. I'm only pausing so that the folks who aren't subscribed still get to watch. No, I'm actually love muffins. Although sometimes they're too sugary. I almost made cornbread muffins today, but I made straight up cornbread. This is especially true of Canadian money because we, like 15 years ago, switched from cotton blend material to a polymer. Interesting. Wet or dry? What is this, wet or dry? Wet or dry, it is still $10. This is very true. It is nicely dry, though. Oh. I don't know if we... Alright, I'll change that word into pee-pee-poo-poo. Pee-pee-poo-poo on the railroad. I've got to make it fit the song. Oh, yes. Muffins. If you get a muffin at, like, some sort of cafe or something, it is basically cake. You're just eating cake. It's that sweet. Maybe that was the thing that was tickling my nose. Alrighty, we should be back. Pee 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 poo poo on the railroad. Da, 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 da. Inspect.
This is the place. This is where she was taken from us and where we can at last bring her back.
It's gotta be his ship, right?
Only here and only because of what we've achieved.
He opens the book and begins to read out loud.
To release a lost one frozen in time.
He throws a pocket watch overboard.
And tethered by chains in the deep.
He throws the necklace overboard. Oh, chains make sense.
Bind them to this world once more.
Probably the ring.
Open the door to the starry heavens.
A key in the music box.
And lay this weary world to rest.
Throws the music box overboard. Its key left unturned. Okay. Now, there is a... Uh-oh. Hey, the ocean's getting bigger. Kind of rising up a little bit. And my lights went out. Hello? Is it your wife? Well, that's kind of nice that you'd do anything to bring her back. Pretty. She ain't gonna come back right, though. I hope you know this. Oh. Well. Oh, I don't like that. I do not like that man in the background. Not a big fan of him. But I'm glad his wife is back. It was cool. How nice. That was a big individual, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh. So, I was gonna say, like, after getting this ending, I was like, oh yeah, well, maybe switch to Stardew. What I want to do now... Oh, and the lighthouse is crushed. Okay, so the lighthouse keeper wasn't his wife. It destroyed the lighthouse. I think what I'll do is there's a stone tablet I need in order to... Always love this little string, like creepy strings. There's a stone tablet I need to maybe light the lighthouse in the Devil's Spine. Perhaps that would stop a bad thing from happening at the end of this game. Oh, Lighthouse Lady indeed warned me about this, yeah. Is this the statue that turns into a monster? I don't know what that means. Oh, wait! You're saying this is bad ending, Jovial? Is there more than one ending to this game? Oh, shout out to the New Zealand Bird Songs and Calls. And the New Zealand Trade Enterprise. And the New Zealand Game Development Sector Rebate. And the New Zealand Center of Digital Excellence. That's kind of fun. There's indeed another ending. Okay. Does the good ending involve getting that stone tablet for the lighthouse? Because I feel like the lighthouse will really help out here. More than one lighthouse would be good to have, I think. It doesn't involve it. Okay, how do you get this other one? What are the requirements? There's a thing on the shore somewhere that was a stone, and when you went near it... Oh, the crab. Yes, there was a crab. Oh, Dead Space 2. Absolutely not. Well, you know, you just gotta change your perspective on things. Just like fate, right? So it was my fate to, you know, get scammed by this guy and bring a god back just for his wife. But the good news is, his wife is back and I'm sure he's going to love her in some way. There's an NPC I gotta find. I see. This piece of lighthouse lady instead of the collector. I do believe that this is the best ending possible. We can't avoid... Yeah! How are you gonna avoid a giant being awoken from the slumber? Now, to be fair, Morphinius, I did throw in the... We did chuck into the water all the requisite... It's like, how could I avoid making this grilled cheese sandwich? Well, maybe don't turn the pan on and don't put the butter in the pan and don't put the bread in the pan and don't put the cheese in the bread. Don't put another piece of bread on top of it and then some, you know, mayonnaise or more butter on top. Like, I definitely made this sandwich. I'm sitting down and eating my grilled cheese and tentacle sandwich. Because that's what I did. I made this happen by giving this man everything he wanted. But, you know, maybe I'll make a salad this time. If you do philosophy, you gotta call it telos rather than fate. This is basically a lighter toned fear and hunger ending. Yeah, maybe a tentacle salad. That's a good idea. Choice is an illusion, you might as well fish. So, is that so keen? I might have to talk to the lighthouse lady. Did I get a dialogue with the collector reveals he's another version of the main character? I don't think so, no. You like to believe the monster that rose was one from the southwest biome with the research station? That one was very tentacly, but he wasn't blue tentacly. He's more of like a red tentacly. I found those things for a reason. Yeah, you know what? What's meant for me won't pass me by, right, Morphinius? We'll just kind of manifest it. And then the giant ruthless elder being woke up because of me. He might spare me. Yeah, maybe I'm okay. I don't live in this shattered town. I hope the dog is okay. That's the only thing I care about. I hope the researcher and the dog is okay. I'm assuming that great creature is going to destroy all humanity, but maybe it likes dogs. If I want to get the good ending, you might have spoiled it a little. I see that. Yeah. Well, Zelda, you can't unring the bell, can we? But hopefully that's not like the big reveal of the ending. I just want to know who I gotta talk to get on the path for the ending. Elder gods do know better than to hurt dogs, right? Because dog is god backwards. And that's for real. Maybe the dog turns into the thing. Yeah, maybe it awakens. Maybe it was always like not a dog, but yeah. It's an NPC off a small island. You're working on finding exact location. Thank you, Zelda. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'd like to see what the good endings are. This is, honestly, I'm not dissatisfied with this ending. This is very funny and good for me. I'm going to skip the rest of this. I think we got most of the stuff. We got most of the quality content out of that. There's a few possible locations in the NPC. Okay. Now, what about this man's warehouse, his workshop? Why is it locked? This daggum workshop is always locked. Well, let me put my thing in storage. I don't want to haul this around. Maybe the elder being becomes a dog's pet. That makes a lot of sense, yeah. I mean, aren't we all just, like, our dog's pets, basically? What about your warehouse? What do you got going on in your warehouse? Is it like Costco? It's Adrian Co. Let me sell some fish. Oh, the workshop is pre-order bonus or like a DLC thing. Yeah, we wonder about the warehouse, but never the house. True. Very true, Morphinius. You know what? We gotta ask that house how it's doing. We gotta be building relationships with it. It's DLC, I see. That's interesting. Did you host the games? What were you doing with the Gamescom thing? Were you doing some hosting or were you doing some co-streaming? How are you doing today, Adrian? Dogs are our pets. We are the cat's pets. Okay. Do you feel that way, Mash? Any of the map coordinates will be where the NPC is. Okay. Any of the following abandoned campsites in Chapter 6. F15, J3, O2, P10. Okay. Let me mark all those down so I don't lose track. So we got F15. Oh god, that's up in East Jesus. I'm gonna mark that with the diamond. Well, maybe not. I don't know if there's anything I haven't used. Yep, it's just gonna be a diamond now. Let me remove this one so I don't get confused about that. Okay, F15, J tree. That's a J and that's a 3. Cool. O2, the secret boss in Kirby. Not the secret boss, just the end boss in Kirby and the Crystal Stars. Anyway, P10. Okay, great. We'll go there. Alrighty, let me catch up as well. Thank you for providing this coordinate, Zelda. You are a godsend. And there's Quantum! I am so glad to see you, Quantum. And you're somehow still kicking. And that's also 3 years for you. Okay, let's see if we can summon it from the depths. Oh. Terrible rendition of Happy Birthday, but congratulations on your 3 years. And would you care for for some woodland wardens? Do you want to know what the foxes say about your future? We'll see. Absolutely not what Blood's waffling about. There we go. Okay, Adrian. Did you host? Did you not host? You co-streamed Gamescom day 1. You're co-streaming Indie Gamescom Showcase tomorrow. That's thrilling. Every time you see Adrian's nickname around, the first thing that comes to mind was the time you saw you doing the sponsored Totino Pizza Rolls event a bunch of years back. That was so fun. This is your legacy for a few different people. You're just happy with how you're remembered with every microwave beep. You are very memorable, Adrian. You are very memorable. Would it be fine if you banked your reading for another stream? Of course! You just remind me, okay? But I mean, you got these little creatures out here roaming the woods, waiting to ward you. You know. I'm able to automaton the French version. Oh yeah. Bon anniversaire à vous. I can do it in every language, just only on the automaton. Bon anniversaire à vous. Anyway, you want to be around for a break. Gotcha, gotcha. If I was a woodland creature, such a great question, Adrian. I have to now look at the deck because there's so many creatures in this one. I mean, we got it all. We got mice, cats, sheep, frogs, chipmunks, meeses, weasels, ducks, goats, lizards, moths, vultures, crows and deer, salamanders, bats, boars, caimans, owls, skunks, hounds, marten. Marten just exists. Marten is this. I think I am a mouse. I think I'm literally, I think card number 1. Card 0 is this. It's just a mouse with buttercups around it, so. You want to be, let's see, the cravat cat, the black cat with a cravat. There you go. Yes, a stoat. Yes, I should be the stoat. Play the stoat. You gotta play the stoat. Alright, let's head off to some of these places, shall we? You're in the personal version. Oh, Bon anniversaire à two? Is that it? At 2! I've only learned... Oh, that's a funky fish right here. A host eel. Looks like it's pregnant. Numerous glowing shapes flicker and squirm behind a distended ribcage. The rest of the fish is withered and drained. That's very sad. Oh, I do love a frog. Okay, I'll be the toad to your frog, Adrian, if we get to wear fun vests and like corduroy pants. That sounds like a good time. I love it. And like a nice jacket. And that's very autumnal. It's very much the vibe I'm feeling right now. I guess I'm getting eels. Guess I'm just getting me some eels. Yeah, those fancy frogs. You gotta love them. Guess there's a hell of a lot of eels out here. Hell yeah, I got a good one too. Alright, that's almost 100 centimeters long. That's like basically the size of a Costco pizza box. Where am I heading? Pretty much due south, okay. Hanging out on a tandem bicycle, having like tea and crumpets or whatever those frogs do. Oh, of course, Alice. You know, I didn't read it as a kid. I think I would... Do you say like a collection of those? A whale! Hold on. What up, big man? Big they? I don't want to assume or anything. Don't want to misgender a whale. That would be terrible. Hey, look, a fire is lit. Cool. We saw something that was definitely not a whale that had scary pines. Oh god, not that. Hello? Why is this fire burning at night? That's kind of weird. It has runes and stuff in it. Whales are too big for gender? Yeah, I think whales just go beyond. They're like, whatever. Have you seen the hyper-realistic POV Cyberpunk 2027 mod showcases? Oh, I'm so glad you said... When you say POV, I'm so glad that you finished that with showcases. There's some cool mod showcases. Was this part of the Gamescom? You read at least one of them. You barely remember it, but you loved it. Yeah, I didn't. I think that maybe when I was a kid, I saw it and I was like, this frog and toad thing, doesn't look to be my vibe when I was a kid. I was a little too literally running around all the time. So I didn't read those, but I feel like as an adult, that would be the vibe. Also, Quantum, I'm doing much better. We had a little bit of a health scare with my dad. Things seem to be getting better. I'm hoping. Oh, hey, somebody's here on the beach. Isn't that exciting? How about yourself? I know you're going through a tough time right now. Has anything nice happened to you today? Oh, bonne fête à toi. Interesting, so it's bonne fête instead of like bon anniversaire. And I said à tu, should be à toi. Amen. My French is terrible. If I was... So, Adrian, what woodland creature so you want to be a frog? Can you link? Of course you can, Adrian. Go do a link. You're a sub, so you don't need to bother. Yes. Things are shaping up, Quantum. Today was a good day. It was a good day for my dad, so I'm hoping that the good days are ahead of us. Yeah, any other cool woodland creatures you all would like to be? You on dock next to an old rowboat. Someone is there. He's hunched by a campfire, muttering to himself. You cautiously approach. Did you throw it back? Oh, the old mayor! He's the old mayor of Little Marrow. I don't know what you're talking about. The book! No. I'm not seeing things. It's really you, isn't it? Who do you think I am? He turns away, wringing his hands. He speaks to the fire. It was him. Him and his damned wife. They dredged up the old book. But something cloaked in the fog followed it out. Right through the boat. Boom. This man's head is already skeleton. What I'm curious about, is that a brow up here? I think he drew his brows on a little too high. Hi, old Mary, you're looking great. Actually, the outfit is a look. Okay, keeping your shirt this white out here where there's no laundry or anything, that's kind of a serve, honestly. He's looking very good. I hope he's eating some fish. He's very quizzically. He's got the big brow. Oh, you always picture Redwall. So, like, tiny woodland creatures. You'd like to be a sort of owl shock trooper or a fox paladin with a tiny breastbone. I should play that Redwall thing. You're finally playing Hellblade 2, and it's something for your mental health. Yeah, I was worried when you said you wanted to play Hellblade 2. I was like, are you sure? Because even at the time when you picked it up, I was like, are you sure? Right now? Maybe the sun bleaching is keeping the shirt white, yeah. Something cloaked in the fog followed it out. It's being very rough, of course. You needed an implant for that tonight? Well, there you go. Hey, sometimes you gotta have that catharsis. Hey, you bookmarked this YouTube channel when Adrian mentioned it the other day, but you haven't seen this yet. How about that? Well, I hope you get to check out this cool mod showcase. I underestimate your need for therapy. Is video games therapy? Is this video game therapy? I guess so. Redwall's a TV show? Is it? Maybe a novel? Probably initially. But I think it's also a tabletop RPG setting. I think Redwall probably started off as books. It's a cartoon English critters fighting an insurgent war against the villainous warlord. Fascinating. The man makes crude explosion noises. Still talking to the fire as though pantomiming a story to a child. It spoke. It said it was coming for our breath, but we won't be needing it soon. The darkness crashed down. An age later, some of us washed up on shore. And him, still clutching that book. I love this, like, honestly, his face looks a lot like the face of that tentacly creature. It has that directness of a stare. They did a great job making these characters, didn't they? Throw it back! We cried as the fog rolled ashore. We thought surely it could still be undone. Silver and crimson, the book covered in her blood. Not making any sense. Throw it back! The man closes his eyes tight as he holds back tears. His voice falls to a whisper. Please.
lighthouse keeper she saw. She knows where it came from, where it needs to go.
Okay, good for her. Bless her, I love her. Samina's motto is the same confrontation except for no licensed therapist to make sure you're safe. Only an unlicensed one, which is you. I trust you to know what you're doing. Maybe thinking of Bloomborough or Pugmire? Definitely not thinking of those two. But, alright, I'll throw it back. That's a good emote, Keen. It's not those two. There's another setting that's like little creature based. One, I think the Legends of Adventures folks did once, and Pinecone is participating in a different one of those. But I can't remember what it's called. Humblewood, there you go. Humblewood's what I'm familiar with the tabletop setting. Seems kind of Redwall-y to me. As someone who's never read the Redwall books. You know what I want to get into, though? I think there's a game called, like, Winterborough that's coming out next year. I'm covering a little bit of it for the podcast, at least the trailer of it. It seems interesting. You're like a little mouse, and you're returning to your childhood home. And it's all in ruins in the winters here. Humble brag. There you go. Do we ever talk about humble brags anymore? Is that a thing? Is that out of the zeitgeist? 7, but I gotta finish the sentence. Silver and crimson, silver and gold, silver and gold. That's another Christmas line. He rocks back and forth. Alright, I'll have to ask him more about the fog after this brief break. Did you look at that pen and paper RPG with the Mises you linked? Did you link that in the Discord? Was that in the Discord? I can't recall. Was that in the tabletop RPG section? I don't see something from you in there. Was that something you linked in chat? Because I missed it. Where in Discord did you link it? I've got to feed my dog, y'all. It's doggy time. I've got to feed my very good pup, Bell, who was a little angel. Oh my gosh, my dad got back home today from his appointment. She did the cutest little song. She loves to sing to my dad. And, for that, she'll get an extra little piece of cheese tonight, I think. But, I'm gonna get myself some food, too. And when I come back, we will maybe get the good ending. I'll see y'all soon. So, welcome back to Dredge. We just got the bad ending, y'all. Just got the bad ending. Oops. I let the collector bring his wife back. And also that summoned a demon, so whoopsies. Venison! You like a venison chili. Onions and cheddar cheese. I like a dollop of sour cream on mine. Also, hold up. Keen, you mentioned ergonomic features in basic things like flatware is so clutch for so many people. It makes dealing with disabilities a lot easier. That inspired me. I wanted to look up accessible flatware for my dad. I think that would be good for him, a little easier. It took you 20 minutes, but you searched your brain and your phone. Adrian, for a reference you remembered from an aquarium trip in 2023 with Naja and Mimo, the mimic filefish wears the same pattern as the poisonous saddle puffer. Predators can't differentiate them, so the filefish remains safe all day. How about that? I love that. That's really cool. Also, you had your quick stew with artisanal superseded bread. And one of your favorite bowls from Goodwill. It's ergonomic with handles. This is really cool. Wow. If we didn't have a bunch of bowls, I would get that for my Imager is blocked at work. Is there like... Actually, I shouldn't ask that question. I was going to say, is there racy images on Imager? And that answer is certainly going to be yes. With cute bowls with a wide lip on one end to use as a handle. You can carry your soup across the room without feeling like you're going to drop it. And I love that idea, Keen, of ergonomic flatware. I think I should get something like that for my dad. Your grandpa was a huge chili head. Some people get real into chili. You got your recipe from him. Mostly beef and tomatoes and beans. Celery's interesting. That they stopped having naked people on Imager? I don't know, man. I didn't even know that it existed, so. Okay, you do ground beef, onions, peppers, chili powder, obviously, kidney beans, lots of tomatoes, brown rice. Interesting. Do you serve it on a bed of rice or do you put the rice in it? You do beans, chorizo, and meats. Delicious. Yeah, chorizo seems like a good regional thing to add. There was a kerfuffle you were vaguely aware about where they're like, you'll have a month to rehost all the naked images. Fascinating. I had no clue. Gotcha. You serve it on a bed of rice, but you like brown rice of all the rices. I really enjoy the texture of brown rice. I don't know what's up with my throat. Let me get a lozenge. Get one of my little vocal zones going because I'm so froggy today. I did my nasoport before the show. It might be my dusty ass setup, which is covered in makeup powder. Who knows? But, frogginess aside, let's find out about the fog.
The fog cloaks that calamitous thing. It's evil, haven't you felt it?
Do you think that the weird fog, like the weird red fog, is just that creepy tentacle guy reaching up from the ocean? What does this lighthouse keeper have to do with it?
She saw it all, that ruinous day. Ask her, beg her, tell her that I...
He trails off, his face collapsing in sorrow. Okay, bye. I'm sorry you're very sad. Why do you got those negative Nancy kind of runes, though? Actually, I'm going to bed here. It's midnight. I know, I got clown lung now, Twaffo. All my dusting and stuff, it's getting me ill. But my makeup is set, at least. The red fog is what happens when the tentacle man eats chili. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yep, clown lung. It'll happen if you're using a powder that has, like... Oh, what's the bad stuff sometimes they put in powder? Talcum? Yeah, you use a lot of talcum powder. Which pretty much every setting powder will have in it. You'll get that, Yo, dolphins! What up, dolphins? I'm going for the good ending, dolphins, so don't be mad at me. I'm trying to save this earth, dolphins. The dolphin's like, don't throw all the ingredients into the soup. It'll make the soup bad. Thank you. One step below clown lung is drag lung. I don't know. I feel like the queens are putting on just as much powder to keep things set. Because, like, I don't know if clowns worry that much about sweating. Would love to hear from local clowns, honestly. If anybody's a like, true legitimate clown. I did think about it. The other day, I saw that you can get a license from clown school, and I was like, it would kind of be funny for me to get it, considering the night clown thing. But maybe I could be the knight of clowns and, like, defend you all against clowns. Yeah, it might be one step above. I think the gals are powdering a lot to set that makeup because they have the stage lights and everything. Quickly huff more powder. That won't help. Listen, I gotta live. And thank you for the night clown protection. Indeed, there are clowns that walk the earth during the day that could protect you against night clowns. Truly. They're out there. What do you know about a silver and crimson book? She shudders at the very mention of the book.
You're really asking me after all this time? You know it must be returned.
She looks at you with deep pity.
We have to move on, for her sake as well as yours. Take control. Be rid of that thing once and for all.
Interesting. So that's the indication I think Zelda you were talking about, that like be rid of her. So we're the same guy that kicked up this nonsense all that time ago. Maybe I'll go to the house and like the collector will be there, but he'll be like leaving his book alone or something. Day honkers? That sounds like a particularly well endowed in the Chestal region clown. Which is some people's things. Tell me more about this book of yours. So that's us. We're handsome, at least. That's nice. Big old day honkers, yeah. The clown version of Blade, recognizable by their very cool and tiny car. And when they take off their sunglasses, there's another pair under it. Tell me more about this book of yours.
Which book? This one here?
With a wry grin, he pulls a dusty tome from the nearest shelf and glances at the cover. There's really not much to be said about the histories of the Grey Isles. It's quite a chore. Don't play dumb. You know what book I'm talking about. Play dumb? Your hypocrisy is wearying. I suppose we must go through this rigmarole once again. The Book of the Deep. Oh, the Book of the Deep appears in his hands, sheathed in its dirty crimson jacket. I bet it's got that red jacket's got the blood on it of his wife. Go ahead, ask us. Where'd you get it? Sparkling dust motes hang in the air between you. Don't you remember? You were there. The air around the book begins to pulse rhythmically like a quickening heartbeat. So was she. Give me the book. Your words hang in the space between. You won't change a thing. The book is ours. I'm stepping closer. Take a step through the crackling room. The collector lurches forward in response. Oh, he's about to strangle me.
What can you possibly hope to achieve?
I'm punching him. Oh my god. I've been doing chores with this man all video game and I'm like... Interesting. Yes, I've seen The Day Honker as well. Yo, I can't wait until the 21st night of September. I'm going to be listening to that song nonstop September 1st through the 21st. I'm so excited. That song is blessed. I never get tired of it. You punch hard into the jaw of the collector. His face shatters and falls to the ground. Shatters? Girl, it was a mirror the whole time? It me! That's so wild. The man at the door was a mirror the whole time. I've been talking to a mirror. This will be a sickening reveal if Zelda didn't mention it earlier. But it's still sickening, let me tell you.
You're pathetic.
The Book of the Deep is in your hands.
Understand this plainly before you sink us into despair. I know how to bring her back. It's all right there on the pages. And now you've seen its power firsthand. We wield the power to release her from her slumber. We can undo everything. Undo what you did.
Well, we actually redo, I think. We redo it. Don't feel too bad, Zelda. It would have been a gag. I would never have seen it coming. But even seeing it coming, it's still a gag. I didn't think it was a mirror. I thought it was just a future version of ourselves.
Who are you? I am what was fractured from you the day you dredged the depths. I am what could be. I am your breathless self.
You mentioned saving someone? So don't feel bad, Zelda. It is still a gag. I gotta tell you.
Yes, she'll rise from the deep. The book describes it. We almost have all the pieces. Just one more.
It helps. I think they barely show you in the beginning of the game. And like, I'm thinking this is me. I'm thinking this is Tina, and she's on a boat, and she's fishing. I'm not thinking about, you know, the man they showed at the beginning. So I got me a book. I'm gonna go yeet it into the sea. Oh, can I do some research though?
No, I can't.
Alrighty. Oh, there's one more option? Well, let's do this one. Maybe we can save. Oh, we're talking to him? Okay. Well, so the other option is the words that you read. What do they do to me? I know about all these. Is this the option you're talking about, Zelda? Also, position 1, Tiny. Thank you. Is that what you want to know? Because he tells you what everything does. Maybe he'll say different stuff this time? No, he's saying the same thing. Goodbye. Goodbye, fractured self. Looks like also the ad break starts soon, folks. So let's go yeet the book into the ocean. I'm gonna go talk to the lighthouse lady again. This is great. Here we are. What's up, lighthouse keeper?
What is it?
I have the book.
You've had it this whole time, have you not? It doesn't matter. Make the most of this window of lucidity. Now is the time to act. You remember where it happened, in that gloomy darkness behind the bay? When you're ready, I'll point the way.
So that's why she's always been wary of us. Interesting. Interesting. You thought there was another option for the dialogue that you had mentioned for the collector. I think maybe you were conflating like some of the maybe there is, but it's all good. Don't worry about it, Zelda. I love this game so much. The story is good, but it's not the thing that's motivating me to play it. I'm trying to catch a lot of fish, honestly. I'm ready, Miss Lady. Oh my god, are we really gonna beat this game again? One more time, your progress will not be saved. Yeah, let's go do it.
We must wait until the night is the thickest, until the ocean is as it was all those years ago.
At 1 a.m. 1 a.m. in the morning. Meridian time or whatever.
It's time, I'll point the way.
Now there's gotta be something about the stone tablet and the lighthouse.
Follow my light. Go do what's right for her. Throw it back.
What about that? What about the lighthouse? I want to do the lighthouse business. We could go around the ocean. No, I gotta use my lights. Oh, that's a camera. I think I popped my freaking lights on. Almost flippin' ran ashore on some rocks. We won't dilly-dally, though. I gotta get going. We gotta, like, start scooting. Oh, she's lighting the way with the actual lighthouse. That's sick nasty. I didn't know you could do that. That seems like a gross misuse of the lighthouse power. I mean, ships do need that, but whatever. I need it most. Oh, yeah, nothing can scare me, not even the big toothy monster that lives in the bottom of the ocean that is slowly scraping its tongue with its teeth. Trying to kill me. This is a place. Throw it back! Yes, 1 a.m. is a scary time to leave. It's like a bad time. Throwing it back. The book struggles in your grasp, its weight somehow shifting from side to side. Silver ribbons flail pathetically against your fingers. Throw it back. Hold it high above your head. A low groan rumbles from the book, echoed by another from the depths. You throw it into the foaming water. Sated. Not my light going out. Don't do that. Is it sinking? Oh, not him! Girl, I'm getting eaten by the big man. Remember him from earlier? So I die? Oh, the Aurora Borealis at this time of year? In this exact location? Sequestered to your kitchen? I honestly, Jovial, yeah. It seems like the bad ending is the canon ending. But hey, these folks get to live. I get it. It does seem bad, right? Honestly, if the dog lives and the girl who has the yellow beanie on, who does the fishing stuff, if she is still kicking it, that's good. Okay. Now I need to know how to get the stone tablet for the lighthouse, because I don't know if that changes anything, but... Is there any other endings I should know about? I have the DLC? I don't have the DLC right now. 2 to 10 ending, please bring back the elder god that loves dogs. Yeah. He's like, I must pet all your dogs. This was really cool, though. I very much enjoy Dredge. What a neat game, and there's so much DLC as well. I think they just came out with the Iron Rig or something like that, which creates like this big like oil rig basically in the middle of the ocean. It's like abandoned or something. The fog is gone now, so like maybe the fish will stop being weird. Which I don't know if everybody will love. I know the crab guy likes painting with the weird crabs. You know what? I have never played Dead Cells. I'm not really interested in... I think it's like a card battler or something like that. It's like a roguelike, and I think there's cards in it. I'm thinking of Slay the Spire. I haven't played Dead Cells. It is a roguelike. I'm not terribly fascinated by the story, but maybe it's cool. It didn't seem very like character forward. But they did announce their latest and their last update for the game. How interesting. There's only minor differences in how the wife ending plays out, with the collector accompanying you whether or not you break the mirror. Interesting. So now what? I'm gonna play some Stardew Valley. It's a roguelike Metroidvania. Interesting. How was the story in it, Manny? I beat it the game. I did. It was fascinating. You had a lot of fun playing Dead Cells, did you, Morphinius? Hat time? I suppose I could get the hat. Yes, okay. Alrighty. Well, that is it for Dredge. This was a really fun game. There is, of course, DLC for it. I don't have the DLC yet. Would you all be interested in seeing it? I don't know. Oh, I don't know yet what Mondays and Tuesdays will become. But there's some big things on the docket. Could do Batman. We could do Elden Ring DLC. We could do Baldur's Gate 3. I'm trying to think if there's any. Oh, y'all. Also, this Thursday, I'm playing Chance of Sonar. You never know when that's going to be a Tuesday game. If you're not wearing the hat, you can't play Stardew. Okay. That's true. That makes a lot of sense, Manny. The story is interesting, but it's told sort of as environmental storytelling kind of lore thing, right, Manny? Okay. So thank you so much for watching me play Dredge. This is where I'll also cut the YouTube video for Dredge. So goodbye, YouTube. Thank you for watching.